I love the way that you're, going for the white trash shit, and I'm literally holding a bottle of whiskey.
Well, you're Irish. We expect that from you.
Yeah. I mean, I have to enforce some stereotypes, otherwise what's the point?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let everyone know, like, pre-show what I've learned. In absence of Sam currently, the Jew jokes are going to be replaced with Irish jokes. Okay, carry on, Billy.
Yeah, this works for me fine.
They both have been technically sort of genocided, but some of them have lived, so it wasn't a genocide. So thanks to me, man.
That's true.
Actually, unlike the Jews, we've had to deal with it a few times, and usually all it means is we get a new drinking song out of it.
Okay.
What collection you have there?
Or some positivity that we got going on. So we got a few videos tonight, not too many, because Frank thought it'd be funny if he sent me a long ass G-Man video. So I'm gonna save that for the back end. He said go to 2 hours and then hit play, because then the crazy starts awakening. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what's gonna be happening. So we got Angry Pumpkin here. I'm sorry, Wilson, Bran, and Dragnauct. He's probably muted and not here. He's probably just playing on Pirates and being a jerk.
No, I got a family member sending me fucking COVID-19 fucking pandemic bullshit, and so I'm tackling that real quick.
Oh, they're sending that again still?
It's something fucking stupid. Like there's some idiot on here that say, "Oh, if you look back at the CARES Act, it was brought. They made it in 2019 in January. How could it be introduced before we knew about it?" No, you fucking idiot. There's a different goddamn bill. Bills change names when they go through goddamn Congress. It's crazy. It's almost like there's a fucking system. Fucking stupid.
It's like those people that were wigging out because they were like, "Look, the coronavirus has always been on the back of the Lysol bottle. What the fuck?"
Yeah, I literally just had to explain that there's a family. I'm literally talking to a family member. You and I belong to this family name. We're not the same person, but we all belong to the name, and it's just like, God damn, motherfuckers are dumb.
I remember being like, I work in retail, and I remember like stacking the shelves right about the time when all this shit was starting, and people, like multiple people, pointing this out to me is like, "It's on the label. It's been on the label for a while. Why do you think that is?" I'm like, I don't know, and I don't fucking care.
How about you talk to a scientist? Have you noticed them stocking shelves? I wouldn't be a scientist stocking shelves. Actually, never mind. The lady from Plandemic was a bartender, so whatever.
If they look at what the bottle actually says, it says coronavirus family. It's a family of viruses. They can't fucking read. God damn.
Did I change this after I saved?
Has her talk with Brett
No,
Keane. He's going to expose her so bad that Puck thinks he's going to time to mount her.
That is
Have
the
some
wrong
hot
one.
cocoa powder while you're at it.
That is my fault. I did not have the right one there. Give me a second.
Oh, it was the right one.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Dragnauct was about to happen, but you do not.
Still satisfied.
Are you satisfied?
I mean, we are looking at Shanny here.
Fair.
Can someone please
I
just
think
take a
that Suitor's
fucking
erectile
like?
dysfunction is mostly due to how his wife looks.
Ooh.
That was mean.
But accurate.
Yeah, that's a Sam quote, so it's fine.
And very hilarious.
Okay, in all seriousness, though, can someone just take a fucking needle to that thing on her forehead before it pops and like spiders start coming out?
That's her crown, bro.
No, dude, you didn't know that was her god like points? Like it adds +10 to stamina.
I somehow died. Like, did she start with -20?
Yes. Yeah, it's. Have you ever played a game where you over encumber a walrus?
So basically, she min-maxed what? What's her high stat? Seeing as she didn't put any points into stamina or endurance.
I'd say appetite.
Gullet strength.
Probably constitution.
The sinister porpoise. I would like to affirmably say that the rumor Steve is spreading that I am in fact Steve McGray are true. They are as accurate as his truth tables. Thank you, Sinister Porpoise, for throwing some shade, and thank you, Rickzilla, for joining the. Wait, never mind. I thought you became a channel member. Never mind. Fuck you and joining the treasure hunt. Become a channel member.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys make sure you guys can hear this bitch say words?
Feeling good. I'm having really bad health problems.
Feeling good.
Yeah, I hear it.
Godly.
Okay, good.
Having
I'm
really
glad.
bad health problems.
My fibro. Okay. Wait, here, I can get it. Right.
My fibro.
I don't feel good about that joke. Okay.
But I want to talk about what's going on with Dab and Granny and how I just find it an injustice that she's losing her whole life over just reciting what someone said in a story. If anyone did, she said the N-word by utilizing it in a story.
And here
and
you
I
come
just-
running to her defense.
I've used it so many times. No one has banned me from YouTube. That's because no one cares about you.
Yeah.
You made a video entitled "Cancel Me, YouTube," and we didn't.
Yeah, she doesn't realize that she is the definition of insignificant.
I see what you did there. You turned the can't into cunt at the end.
I
Very
know, I'm
clever.
so clever.
Yeah,
It is an apt description.
it
Yeah.
is. Ugh.
Like, seriously, I know people have problems with this. I know people are going to be like, do your research. I have. You have given me plentiful.
You guys have been giving her plentiful. God damn, that was a terrible pause.
Dude, her third eye is looking square at me in the face right now, man. I don't like it.
I don't think I'll ever get erect again.
Oh, dude. I watched I did the yuck bang. It takes a while.
All I'm thinking, wait, do you think with those 3 fucking dots on her head, do you think it's like the Predator is getting ready with the fucking laser beam?
I wonder what a blind guy reads when, he touches the braille on her face.
Be warned, here be monsters.
If that's what it actually reads as, there's legitimately a god. Like, because that's fucking, like, that's a god I would worship just to troll like that. That'd be great.
She is the queen.
So is Mothra.
Well, there you go. So who would win?
Oh, Mothra.
You think Mothra's got Shani?
Yeah.
Yes. Mothra is not, bedridden.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Mothra can like blow her away with the wing power or anything,
Yeah,
but
fair.
still.
Mothra would just like cocoon her door and she would never notice. Thank you so much, Hall Soy, for your, I'm assuming, 75 cents. Feck, there goes another, any hopes I had a fab tonight. Sorry about that, brother.
Hey, but you know what? It's worth a try. Challenge yourself. Don't be
Let's be
complacent.
honest. We all know that Halsoy has had the tricky wank at least once or twice.
What currency is that?
Those are nakadoches. They come from the anuses of cows. They're just calcified fucking rumen thing. Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
The joke just fell apart.
Yeah, you had a plan and then...
Full information on said topic. Okay? But see, I'm coming from a logical and rational point of view where I cannot understand how someone could lose their whole life and livelihood over the use of a word and just saying the word, just reciting what someone else said. I cannot.
I'm waiting for
Well,
her to
just-
say it.
Also, the idea of like, I can't understand what would someone just reciting someone else's words. I mean, if someone stands on a stage and starts spouting fucking Mein Kampf,
They're just words, bruh.
they're just quoting the author.
Who was the author?
mean-
Pass.
All I know is he was some shitty field art student. So
Also fair.
I thought the bigger issue is not the whole who used the N-word, yada yada yada. It's Shani and Riv they don't have a concept of consequences in their life. Look at Shani. She clearly doesn't understand what consequences are. And as far as Rev goes, this is the same guy who enables her, the same guy who did a hit and run in a school parking lot with a kid in the car and then got shitty with the cops because you know what? Cops like, hey buddy, you can't do that. And so of course she doesn't understand, right? There have not been that wall for her to hit. So maybe when her next court case, and I guess what is it, a month or two from now, I guess on the 22nd, maybe when they have that next hearing, she'll get some type of concept of consequences.
Yeah, to be fair, she did hit the wall, but the wall fell over.
Yeah, with that much like cocooning around the vital organs, like is it like she's gonna need to hit the wall with some force before she even starts feeling it.
Oh, on the bright side, if she does go to prison, she's basically shank-proof.
They'll find a way. They'll go for her weak spots. The glowing dot on her forehead.
I mean, we've seen her try to do it herself with no success. So, I mean, you can only imagine.
Yeah, she keeps on stealing Yoda's lightsaber. She needs to borrow at least Ben's.
Understand how you could lose your whole life and livelihood because of it. I don't understand it. I don't fucking stand it. Okay? Yes, it's not a nice word. Okay? But we're adults here, and people say not nice words to each other all the time, but it's that one particular word that everyone has to lose their mind and lives over one fucking stupid word. I could call you ignorant. It would mean the same thing.
No.
I don't think so.
No. There's more to that definition there, Shani.
Yeah, like, you can call me a Mick Potty bastard, spud munching piece of shit. You can literally throw every fucking Irish insult you can at me, and it's not gonna have the same historical baggage. And it's because of the baggage that it becomes such a big naughty no-no word. That's a bozo no-no, Shani.
I think there's a worse insult, a worse pejorative towards Irish people, and that's sober. I think sober is pretty up there. I apologize for using that word.
Let's not go throwing around the S word, motherfucker. Let us not go down that road.
I apologize.
I honestly think that Shani's right. I think that Shani should start using the word more.
Especially in court.
Go for it, Shani.
I don't think she needs your enabling in that. I'm pretty sure that she says it 12 times before breakfast. And then another 15 before second breakfast.
So that's why she runs out of the G's for these videos. Okay.
That's the first time you ever been able to use the word runs out for Shani.
I don't know. I imagine the contents of her pantry run out.
Only when Red doesn't take his drunk ass to the store.
Yeah. I think that happened once, and Rev got firmly disciplined about it.
What, she sat on him and broke both his legs?
No, she got slappy.
Is that what happened? Is he was supposed to go get groceries and he just like totally fucking in his high brain just went to Taco Bell and got a Baja Blast?
Yeah,
is that where this started?
No. My alternate theory is there was no Baja Blast.
Dude, it's like an M. Night Shyamalan ending for these two. Oh, man.
There was no Baja Blast the whole time. Right, Vader? Okay.
To lose your life over it, to just completely go out of context of what she was trying to say. Maybe I didn't see the clip. I don't care really about seeing the clip. It's just the concept of losing your whole livelihood over a word. Especially when you apologize for saying it, because it just came out and blurted out.
She's breaking down.
Made millions of dollars saying that word.
Especially when millions of people have made millions saying that word.
Millions of people have made millions.
Or talking about that word.
Saying that word.
Context is very important.
Some of these
Yeah, and
people
I'm pretty
may
sure
be black.
that's not all there is to gather from their artistry either.
No,
Hey,
I mean, well, actually, unless they're Lil Wayne, then that's different.
Okay,
That's pretty much
$5
it.
from Buck Melanoma. So saying she has a nasty, smelly coot is just words. Why she get so distraught over Pitmuck then?
That's a good point.
Valid.
Is there a double standard? Uh-oh, here we go.
Well,
That was
there's
a
at least a
personal
double
attack.
chin.
Double? Come on.
Oh yeah. Well, it probably rounds to like 2.
Billy's being
Let's be
generous.
honest, she has more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Damn.
I love Billy's face right now.
Oh, it's okay. That's play button.
Like seriously. No. How many of the stoner like in the black community, the stoners, and they say the words because they're black, but she can't say it because she white.
Yes.
Stoner community?
Yeah, that's the stoner community.
Why did she like try to get like Ebonic-ish while finishing that sentence? She white? Yeah. Like she
white.
She has multiple personalities. Multiple. One of them is a black woman, and you'll hear her come out every so often.
What have we named the black woman? Have you named it?
I don't know. I was going to go with Bunquisha, but that's a little bit too on the nose.
I was going to meet you halfway there with Shaniqua.
How about we just meet right in the center with a watermelon? Okay. Like who
Once
would
again,
be that
an apt
racist? Name their cat watermelon because it's black. Who is that racist? Okay.
Find that racist. In a logical point of view, that someone can't say a word because of the skin color. I think that's racist.
Double racist. It's hashtag no you.
Did y'all see the interview that I did with Rev a while back?
No.
Did anybody see that? If it's still on his fucking channel, go watch it. He was telling me how not racist he was because he had a little Chinese friend in fucking like first grade. That was his like ace in the hole there. And if you look at my face, I'm just like, okay, I'm letting him talk because it gets worse the more he talks about it. It's not even I have a black friend. I had a kid that I was forced to stay around with who did not look white, and therefore I cannot be racist. You know what, Rev?
That reminds me of, I can't remember. I remember it was some like fucking high-ranking American official of some kind, but he said he couldn't be racist because he had a black chauffeur.
Yeah,
and it's one of those things. It's like, I can't be racist. I have a colored TV. I have 4 black wheels on my car. Like, it doesn't fucking work that way.
It could be worse. It could be Vaughn saying, I'm not racist because of all these virtual women I bang.
Yeah, check out my harem.
And the horse.
She's included.
I was going to say,
no, the horse is just for special occasions.
In Vaughn's defense, he does not sleep with those women. He has the horse do it.
To be fair, the horse was the first one to come out on the Me Too movement against Vaughn. He's calling it nay too.
Oh god,
I don't know. I just think of things differently. I'm autistic that way.
What?
She's autistic now.
Just that way though.
Wait, she's autistic now. So that's another diagnosis.
Autism.
So fibro, MS, cancer. She's not diabetic according to her. I don't know how, but
COVID for a short period of time.
COVID. She has a flu.
Cardiomyopathy.
Cardiomyopathy. Fucking. I don't know. Graves' disease. There was some other endocrine issue she had. Oh my god! So
Did someone already say sudden infant death syndrome? Because I was fucking right about to say that. God damn it!
Damn it! Wow. I can't.
Well, she definitely has some form of brain damage.
Yeah. No, that's
$5 from Robert Blair. It is always I can't be because I have a black combat medic friend.
Oh, that's
Also,
cute.
Big Zebra had a pretty important question, and I'm pretty sure Wilson knows the answer to this. Does anyone know how Vaughn's court appearance went today?
I don't know for 100% fact, but if I had to put a wager on it, it did not go his way.
We can't look up his shit. Should be able to do that.
Well, I know he had a court. He claims he had a court date today, which I thought was funny that he made a video where he was still wearing the fancy white polo shirt he was wearing on G-Man stream last night. So something tells me he slept in his clothes and went to court.
Yeah.
Oh. Just the idea that like fancy polo shirt is the height of his fashion. Like, dude.
Have you seen him?
Okay. Yeah.
This one has the least amount of stains.
And granted, like in his part of Kentucky,
several of those stains are yellow and crusty.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Have like a vertical splash pattern.
In his part of Kentucky, a polo shirt is like an Armani.
Is it?
What?
Yeah.
Are you Googling it right now or no?
Who, me? No,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
looking for dinner.
Word. It is a word. And people lose their minds over it. They cancel people. They shoot people dead over it. It's so fucking stupid because it's a word. Whatever happened to sticks and stones, but words will never bother me. And then you say that word.
That is not the fucking rhyme.
Not even close.
Not even close. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
I think a lot of her speech impediments just come from the fact that I'm willing to bet that she has at least half a dozen like micro strokes every day.
Yeah.
The blood clots.
God damn it, McDonald's.
Also, she probably doesn't know the Irish version of that, which is sticks and stones may break my bones, but if you fucking call me that again, I'll put a hole through your kneecaps.
Do you think he wore the kid's cape to court? No, I do not.
In a perfect world, he
in a
would
perfect
have.
world, he would have. But even then, on top of that, that freaking rhyme for you doesn't really work, Shanny, because of your adipose tissue. Sticks and stones really don't break your bones anymore.
Oh, by the way, folks, please tag her on social media. Make sure she sees this, so we can get a good fucking cry out of her, because she's gonna complain about this. Ironically enough, because words don't hurt. So I'm gonna make sure I find some good words for her.
Yeah, who knows? By the end of the night, we may have our shit retweeted to Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, well the FBI,
the White House.
Dude, do you guys watch Hoarders by any chance?
Yes, and My 600-Pound Life, which I'm loving the Shanny prequel to it.
Okay, so there's this white trash family. I'm guessing their name's Cletus and Hillary or something. And I think they're in South Carolina, weirdly. And they had like this pile of shit like in garages and stuff. And they're mad that the county's trying to like seize their fucking assets. And the first thing they do is start up a Twitter account to tweet at Donald Trump.
I want to keep shit in my yard. Why can't this is America? If I literally want shit here, I'm gonna have shit here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Yeah, basically their argument. And at one point in time, they found expired Mountain Dew, and they're like, "Can we throw this away?" And they started arguing about it. And he's like, "I'm not gonna drink it, but would you believe me if I told you that animals love it?" And then the lady's like, "You feed expired Mountain Dew to animals?"
So on that note, in Vaughn's video this morning, he claims that he has won the lottery yet again. Not the Mega Millions, not the Powerball, not the big money, but he has won more money that he's going to reinvest into the lottery because
scratch off.
Yeah, he won $40, big roller.
He did say that not a penny of that money will be going to his mother because she has her own money, and not a penny of that money will be going to Jerry because Jerry has his own money. Way to fucking parent, Vaughn.
Yeah, and it's not like he hasn't stolen from both of those accounts.
Yeah, oh god. Every time I interact with Vaughn, I make it my goal to hurt his fucking feelings, to let him know how much of a shit person he is. Him and Nick Bravo.
That's because you're a criminal.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, criminal.
He points it out just because A, I'm pretty sure you criticize him, and B, you're black. I think that's it.
Yeah, well, he did apologize for a few of the comments, and primarily for threatening me with physical violence, because I think he realized that I can literally break him in half. But it happens. People get a little slappy, and it happens. Ain't that right, Shani?
I'd like to apologize for threatening you, even though I could never hurt you in a million years.
I would like to try.
He was trained by ninjas, and he's basically the Punisher. Come on, guys.
He could hide in my shadow pretty well, I think.
He wants to break a 2x4 over people's faces, but he willingly admits he cannot lift 50 pounds.
Jesus.
I can't work in a factory because my endocrine disorder. I can't lift more than 50 pounds.
What if I just keep him in my pocket and just kind of pull him out when I need him? If how much would he charge for that?
Yeah,
Wait,
but
when are you gonna need him?
Yeah, no, you only need him when you're trying to get to a certain point of a crevasse when you're fighting the Persian army.
What if I just want to have a pocket midget? Can he not just be my pocket midget? Just like a trunk monkey.
Yeah,
pocket midget.
That was a 300 joke, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the guy whose dad was a Spartan, but his son was Corky?
See, honestly, when I see Nick Bravo, it reminds me of the old way back when I would try to catch all 150 Pokemon, and I had to will myself to fucking catch a Magikarp.
Yeah, but they turned to Gyarados.
Well, I already had a Gyarados, but I needed all 150 of them.
Okay. Yeah, you just catch them and then you give them to the fucking the breeder lady who just levels them up.
Goddamn millennials and your Pokemans.
It's a sign of the devil worship.
Oh, dude, I've known some people that weren't allowed to play it because of apparently in Japan it means monster collecting or some shit.
Pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters. There it was.
By the way, I just want to acknowledge that Billy's not only a goddamn cheater at Pokemon, but not skilled strategy-wise, because that daycare lady teaches him whatever moves she wants him to know.
I don't give a shit. I just come back and grab him right before he's about to evolve. You're going to teach him something other than Splash? Oh, no.
He can learn tackle, but he has no attack.
Everyone over the age of 40 watching is what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, and everyone under the age of 15 is also confused. And also, if you're watching and you're under the age of 15, fucking stop.
Now, why are you
something
here?
better. Yeah, I literally marked it off as not safe for kids.
They say that you're a
hit the
racist
bricks,
piece of shit
kids.
human being and you're a hateful fucking human being, but yet they're
If you are a kid that is watching this, don't be like this human being. Okay? She's wrong.
putting out more hate than you ever did in that one word.
Hashtag
It's
no you.
illogically the most stupidest fucking thing to get fucking bent over. And I'm so glad.
Okay, everyone try not to remember it bent over. Okay, go.
That I've given myself a gift
Oh no! Stop
not
doing
to
that.
lose my shit over
It's keeping the heart pumping.
that word. I'm so glad that
Yeah,
I
but the
can
problem
look.
is the ripples are working their way around her back.
It's just like if you do it a couple of times, you might get a chicken nugget to come back.
Beyond my anger when
She lifts up a fold
hearing
and
that
pulls out
word.
a
I can
fucking
look
grilled cheese.
She finds a packet of
It's-
cigarettes in her belly button.
It's still warm.
It's a little soggy, but it's still good.
I don't
Well, I
remember
mean-
it being this greasy.
Hey, there's more nutritional yeast on it.
Pizza ones.
Hey, Rev, look what my chicken nugget can do that yours can't. It can grow a beard. Yeah.
beyond it. I don't have to go and think, oh my God, that person is a horrible person. Let's burn them at the stake. Die, die, die.
The fuck?
Welcome.
Sup, champion? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well.
Are you?
Allegedly slightly drunk.
Allegedly.
What are we drinking?
It was white wine. I was hiking.
Oh, you
How was the end of the hike?
drink more
I mean,
whiskey.
It was the entire hike was Things got done.
Oh, thanks God damn it.
Ooh. Oh, so y'all took a shower together? You and the German?
No. First off, fuck you, she's Jewish. Secondly,
Maybe
you're
she's
wrong
just trying
for
to find the gold.
No, it's because the other two are trannies.
I really hate all of you. I hate all of you so much. I come
The
to
best
join
part of that was I was
come
about to
join the
ask, what
stream,
happened with his
and
microphone? He went really quiet.
Has her talk with Brett Keane. He's going to expose her so
it should be
bad
the other
that
one.
Puck
God
takes
damn
any
it.
time to mount her.
Bad. Okay, I don't know why it was
Meant
did
to
that.
be.
No, it's
Y'all
not
are
meant to be.
wrong.
It's not.
Yes, I went hiking with the German.
Yeah, Billy,
Yes, I
just
brought a bottle of wine because I'm romantic and shit.
I think that Suitor's erectile dysfunction is mostly due to how his wife looks.
Really? really, Billy? Really? Is that how it is right now?
I only took him 3 tries. Billy,
Yeah.
stick to what you're good at, like breeding.
No. Rude. No. I pressed the tranny one on purpose. And then when I moved, I didn't save, and then.
You should take it easy on Sam, Billy. He's been goose stepping up and down wherever he was hiking all day, man. Come on.
This is where we will put the train tracks to the happy
Y'all are fucking wrong.
Sam, do you not remember when I was in your house and kept making Holocaust jokes to your face?
Oh, and you remember me laughing like a fucking idiotic fool. Oh no, do you remember when you ordered an Irish car bomb at a bar, and then as the guy started making it, you looked at the bartender and you said, well, where's the wood and the nails and the plastic explosive? With your accent. And the bartender flipped out. It was fantastic.
I still remember going to the whiskey bar and you, we get these nice drinks, and Sam's sitting there, he takes a sip of his, it's like, yeah, blah, blah, he's chatting to someone else, I take a sip, like, hey, that's pretty good, neck the fucking thing. Sam turns around to see me just setting the empty glass down and goes, hey, you're supposed to, sip at that. And I'm like, I'm fucking Irish. I don't sip whiskey.
Yeah, I can't exceed an Irishman, but I can keep up. That's all I can say.
I will give this man credit. He did keep pace with me.
But I was not as you can attest, neither of us were enjoying ourselves in the morning.
$2 from Buck Melanoma. At least Billy can pronounce the word melanoma. Thank you.
Buck millennium.
I said melanoma. Fuck off. Eat a bag of dicks.
I was talking about G-Man.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So why does Shani look like if Billy the Fridge went on hormone replacement for a woman?
Let's be honest, it's basically Billy but shaved. That's it.
Well, I was referring to Billy the Fridge, not powerlifter Billy here.
So was I.
Does he have a beard?
No, I don't think he has a beard.
I fucking thought he had a beard.
No, he's got a shitty chin beard.
I couldn't be fucked to watch Drunken Peasants, so.
Yeah, I mean, Billy the Fridge fucking looks like if Jay from Jay and Silent Bob had diabetes.
Actually, Kevin Smith he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
No, Jay, not fucking Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Jason Mewes. Like he looks like a fat Jason Mewes.
So basically, Jay, if he never got into hard drugs.
Yep.
Probably.
Exactly.
It was a really good diet program, though.
Yeah, they got about the same amount of teeth, too, so.
Yeah. Meth, because if you don't have teeth, you can't eat.
And actually, that brings up a good point. How is she so fat if she barely has any teeth to break down the food?
She's probably one of those people that thinks a smoothie is healthy.
Dude, those teeth have been working overtime her entire life. It's about. I'm glad the ones got to retire early that did.
No, I think it's the.
Are you saying that her teeth are like a Japanese guy at an accounting firm?
Yeah, there's like a suicide net right out of her fucking mouth, so the teeth can't jump out.
Y'all are wrong.
I think it's more that Rev is forced to chew the food and then baby bird vomited into her mouth.
Oh god.
See, you say
I
that,
wanna
but
read
I
that.
don't like
I'm trying to
disbelieve
eat
that.
later today. I'm just letting y'all know. I would love to get like a decent meal, but look at that
Guys,
face.
we gotta still make like gross sexual comments at drag, so that he can't get it up later.
I took care of that this morning. Thank you, though.
So $2 from Robert Blair. She is a West Virginia / Kentucky centerfold. Which
that's fair.
Gross.
You know what? I'm going to throw it out there. I'll give Shani the same offer I gave Vaughn. Shani, I'll pay you $200. Eat a bowl of Captain Crunch dry.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Dude, I've been trying to get in on that too. Like, I'll put an extra $200 down, Vaughn.
You know what? But I mean, she has more, obviously more teeth. So I'd like to go up to grape nuts, perhaps. Maybe we get to see one of those fuckers pop out.
That's the equivalent to what? Just less bleeding, like less gum bleeding. Like, so what is? How's that much of a difference?
Well, the one for Vaughn actually got changed. It's no longer Captain Crunch. We're going to pay him $200 to eat a bowl of shredded lettuce.
I started imagining it and it became hilarious.
How is it that like Shani has like 4 teeth, but yet she gives one of the toothiest blowjobs I've ever seen?
Oh god. I fucking hate you. Dude,
she makes up for it with suction.
Okay, so the wavy, like, inflatable tube man, and that's what it looked like she had in her mouth.
It looked like
not seen the uncensored version.
You don't want to.
Like it looked like if you know how you go to like a children's party and like sometimes the clown is just kind of depressed and clearly drinking vodka or schnapps out of the flask and doesn't blow up the balloon animal fully, so it's kind of drooping. That's what Rev's penis looked like.
Don't talk about Shani's hands like that.
I feel like Billy hates me because my vivid descriptions are 100%.
Well, dude, yeah, they're accurate. Like, I still haven't had hot wings. Like, legitimately, I haven't had hot wings since that.
I've had a burrito.
You worried about popping a random boner while you're eating the hot wings, Billy?
No, it's worried about wanting to vomit again. It's like if you get drunk on like vodka or whiskey or some shit, and then like people like give you limes or some shit after for a chaser, and then the next day you smell anything citrus and you're like, I want to die.
What the fuck is wrong with your friends that you're drinking whiskey and having limes as a chaser?
Yeah,
that's tequila. Like, come on, dude, you're Latin garbage. Like, well, shouldn't you know these things?
I thought he said that one of his friends was giving him lines. I'm like, yeah, man, a bump of Coke is usually a pretty good chaser.
A little bit of column A, a little bit column B.
But typically, the next day, you really don't care about smelling anything because you usually haven't been to sleep yet.
So I do have to say,
is Patron
when I was
tequila?
on this, what's up?
Is Patron tequila?
Yes,
Patron is garbage.
Okay, then it was Patron.
Okay, Billy, like when I was on the date with the German, she lived in Israel for 5 years, and no, not on a covert mission. And she was describing doing cocaine in Israel, and my thought was, you're doing cocaine around that many Jews? Like, do you really think that the noses are going to allow you to get any helping of it?
Sam, are you looking at the screen?
God, could you like, if you're gonna drink, can you not get a half a fag drink? Jesus Christ. God damn, like I feel like someone's gonna like heavy hauler's gonna tug on your beard while you blow him. Like, god damn. What the fuck, bro?
I'll just be doing this.
Black people do coke.
Wait, no, wrong one. No, wrong one.
Eat a dick. Eat a dick.
Okay.
Because that's what you did to Dab and Granny. That's what you did to Dab and Granny. She
Who
said
the fuck
that
is
word,
Dab and Granny?
you pretty much, and her
not Dab
sponsors
and
told her
Granny.
to fuck off and die.
Who the fuck is Dab and Granny?
Dabbing Granny is a content creator who basically just live streams herself smoking a lot of weed and
wow, it's a wonder why Shani enjoys it.
The thing that cracks me up is I like the idea that our conversation is what preceded, and that's what you did to Dabbing Granny.
How could you? Dabbing Granny, man.
Apparently, Shani is about to go live again, according to Burnt Toast. So, if anything is interesting going on there, let me know.
Yeah.
Go live about what?
I don't know. What's it titled?
We're not gonna do anything for you anymore. You can
Please
go
tell me
fuck
it's
off
hate
and
speech.
die.
That's the title. We're not going to do anything for you anymore. Fuck off and die.
Oh, so speaking of
what you
speaking of
told
burnt toast,
Granny, what you did to Granny was far more hateful than her.
There you go. Go ahead.
so, speaking of burnt toast, I'd like to congratulate G-Man for finally figuring out how to
Just
ban
do it
people
because
from
you want to
StreamYards.
control people and their
fucking coward.
speech and how they.
Oh yeah, he fucking yeeted my ass because he saw me in the backstage waving at him.
Well, like, did you get the actual ban hammer?
Oh no, I got booted that time. No, he banned one of my other accounts, but no, that last night I just got yeeted.
No, like I got banned. Like I can't even get back onto his StreamYards.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
I was just
Jesus, Cleaver,
told
stop
that
it. No,
this
bitch, cover up,
person
please.
doesn't
Breaking
have
news.
a right to
God.
say what they
Shani's live
said.
with a new video.
Oh, what's she fucking saying? Can you unmute
Who
it?
gave them the right to say
Wait,
what
you
they
guys can't
He
hear it?
had to dislike it first.
Wait,
No,
you
I
guys-
can't hear. Shit.
Okay.
I can just see those fucking. Like, is it me or like is her fucking forehead mole becoming darker?
It's more pronounced for sure.
More
I
Yeah.
noticed this a couple of days ago.
You missed it earlier when I said someone needs to pop that before it bursts open with spiders.
That's the
Because-
source of power.
Okay,
Burn
you guys
that
should-
thing off.
I was just
Good.
told that this person doesn't have a right to say what they said.
The dislikes are climbing.
Who
Good.
gave
Like
them
her
the right to
cholesterol.
say what they said? It's called the First Amendment.
Oh my god.
It's called the First Amendment. It's called a God-given right that she can say whatever she says, even if it's offensive to your ears. Stop being a fucking pussy and grow the fuck up and learn that sometimes words hurt you and you have to ignore them and avoid them.
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
Shani.
Oh
There,
no!
Franny, is
Who
that-
gave
I
her
hope
the
you died in
right?
a
She
car
doesn't have
fire.
the
Yeah,
right.
how
Yes,
does
she
that
does.
apply to the fact that Shani
Yes, she
fucking
does.
tweeted at Donald Trump for what
She
for us
has
making
the
fun of her?
First Amendment,
I'm wondering how this
dude.
fits into her
Freedom of
ideology.
speech.
You're welcome, Drag.
Freedom to express yourself, and so do I.
Express
And so do
yourself.
you. So even though she can say something terribly to you that you don't like, that you're offended, you also as equally have the right to say something terrible to you.
What?
Raise your
Jeez.
hand if you're not about to go to prison.
You can exchange words. Did you know
I'm
that?
raising
You
my
can
hand.
exchange words instead of
just
throwing
'cause you have a really
labels
good lawyer.
around. Oh, did you say that? Well, da 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 da. Oh,
did you get
said that? Well,
involved?
da 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 da.
Involved with what?
You have
Being
no
her
right
lawyer.
to actually
I would never
tell
recommend my
people
people
what
cavort
they
with that.
should and should not say, and to put laws to establish upon people of what they should and should not say, because these are God-given rights. These are freedoms. And though you want to go and prove that you're some kind of little fucking victim, and you're not.
Ironic.
Irony.
Isn't this ironic?
You're not.
Don't you
Does she
think?
not understand the idea that
You are trying to steal the freedom of speech from a
Freedom
whole
of
I don't
group
know
of
what
people.
you're trying to do with this
Because it's something
bandana,
that didn't
but it
even
is
happen
not
to
a
you.
good look.
You're
Like,
fucking
this
losers.
Is, if anything, emphasizing the front mole.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dude. It's like her bandana, kind of like where cancer people wear it, but for fibromyalgia. She'll tell you like this.
My fibro.
So, Drag, you here?
Yeah.
This looks like what's going to happen among Nikki.
Ah.
And you know I'm right, and fuck your
Period.
wife for sending me those tweets.
If you truly believe
That's why I
that a
hit
word
play.
can affect you so bad that it affects you or being,
also, does
which I
Shani not
find is
understand the
fucking
concept
bullshit. You
that the whole like freedom of speech thing. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but it does not make you immune to critique and consequences. For example, I can say horrible shit about Sam being a money pilfering shisty Jew. He can.
I mean, I
send
think that that's just called the truth, but like,
Yeah, but
go on.
in response, he can send his people after me for litigation purposes. He has that freedom. He can essentially say, this person said this horrible thing, and they're a piece of shit for doing it. And if I had sponsors and you said it to my sponsors and the sponsor said, hey, we kind of don't want that shit representing our brand, maybe we shouldn't do it, there are consequences to the freedom of your speech. Shani strikes me as the kind of person that's one of these, my freedoms is more important than the freedoms of everyone else, that I can say whatever the fuck I want and just blurt it out with no consequences. That isn't how it fucking works, you degenerate, rancid cunt of a land wheel.
If someone could go like make an account like Shani's last 5 teeth and then like comment in her live chat, that way her and Rev have to
We
count
miss
her
the
teeth.
rest of us.
Yeah. Something like that. That'd
We
be
miss
great.
our brothers and sisters.
Because then next week we're gonna get a fucking live stream of Rev and Shani counting the teeth in there to prove there's more than 5.
All right, give me a minute.
Folks, she's got enough teeth.
If someone's
folks.
going to do this, what you need to do is name it Shani's remaining teeth, and the only comment you need to put in is countdown 5. ...
Yeah,
All right,
we
I'll
could have
give
it
it
do a We could have that account do a collaboration with McRae's Dignity.
Oh,
No, that one has been lost a long time ago.
You just do it because you want to control people and their speech and how they feel, and that's not going to work anymore because I'm freeing minds right now. I'm opening people up.
Listen to those deep
I'm
breaths in
opening
between
people up.
sentences.
They need to be open to this stuff. They
The
need to
only way
realize
she could
that
open me up is by making me
this
vomit.
prison you put yourselves in your mind to hurt others, to try to prove that something, it's a prison. You're trying to prove something that there's no need to prove. Everyone gets it. Everyone fucking gets it. But yet you want to engage in ill behavior
She
to
looks
prove
like
your
when
point of
Lyle
what?
Alzado had
That
brain
something happened a
cancer.
long time ago, and you're
If
still
anyone gets
trying
that
to
reference,
hold
it's
people
fantastic.
who aren't even accountable to it.
I didn't
You
read
need
my
to
line.
grow
That was
up
her
in your
saying that
mind,
twice.
in
That was
your
not me.
culture, in your thoughts.
It's
You
the
need to
autism.
grow up. You can't keep putting this
Hey,
onto
yeah, it's
people.
autism.
You can't keep putting this onto people. It's not fair because no one's gone through it. You didn't go through it. I didn't go through it.
I wonder if she
Your
sounds like
mama
a
didn't go
2-speed.
through it. No one gone through it. Everyone who gone through it is dead now. Why are we still pointing fingers? It's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. The most stupidest
Player,
thing I have ever seen.
like
And it-
0.75.
Holy
Billy, I'm about to send you on
stupid.
Facebook the image that I'm thinking of.
It will always be fucking
You guys are fucking wrong.
to me. Because I honestly believe that if people got their head out of their fucking ass, they start realizing, why am I
No, no,
doing
no.
shit like this?
Play it
What am I
just
trying to
like
prove?
the setting
What am
below
I trying
normal.
to gauge here? What am I trying to do exactly?
It sounds like
She's-
I
Leroy.
don't know, man. I don't know. But
She sounds slightly
Your
more
life
inebriated,
needs to
but
change.
only slightly, and that's terrifying.
Your thought process needs to change. You need to stop labeling people. You need to stop putting people in little groups and realize that some people think out of the box. Some people don't belong in a specific group.
Belong.
Some people, like me, are
Belong.
motherfucking
Belong.
rogues who don't follow after society rules. I'm
the only
not
person
gonna
that put
follow
Shani in a
society
small group
rules.
is when Rev left her
That
by
includes
herself.
political correctness. I say fuck you from
I gotta pause this for 1 second and stop sharing my screen for 1
That
second.
looks like a breakfast sausage.
Does it? That is
Yeah, I
one
made
sad-
breakfast sausages this morning, and they look a lot like Shani's fingers.
Do they?
The fuck kind of warped breakfast sausages are you eating?
Not the color, just the size, I'm sure.
No, it's size and shape, not color.
Yeah, still. Get some better fucking sausages, man. Jesus.
Like, I would say that her fingers look like bratwurst.
No, okay, they're not big enough to be bratwurst. We've seen that they're able to get around Rev's dick. Like, they can't be that big.
It didn't have much ground to cover, to be fair.
But that's my point.
Political correctness.
That's
you know
why
who
LL
taught me
said
to say fuck
when he
you
had brain
to
cancer.
Political correctness and speak your fucking mind. No other.
I told you if you get the
man
reference, it's
himself,
fantastic.
Dave Chappelle. I love him.
It makes it even
He's
better when you realize
amazing, and he
Billy
has a
Googled this
philosophy
dude.
that
No. I
builds
said
bridges.
I googled it
And
instead of
Okay.
him
Obama
because I'm an anal retentive
destroyed that
Jew when it comes to
philosophy,
my
those
fucking references.
bridges.
He was like, "You
Damn it.
motherfuckers are gonna laugh at this goddamn joke."
Yeah, I was like,
Damn
I'm
it.
committed.
We were so close. We
It
had
worked.
it. We had it. But we can do it again.
Who's John
We can
Millie
do
in
it
there
again,
saying she
and you know how
farted?
you do it again? You don't
Okay,
make
Sam,
things
to be
big
fair,
deals.
now I see
You
the
don't
sausage
cherry
thing.
pick
Jesus
things and
fucking
try to
Christ.
be like,
No, you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, it looked
It's
like,
like you guys are
if you had a
addicted
sausage
to just
that,
being
like a breakfast
offended.
sausage the size of her middle finger, you'd be
Always
like,
addicted
oh
to
yeah,
being
that's a good
offended.
size
You
sausage
can move
link,
on
right?
from that. You don't have to be offended by everything. Do you know that?
Do
You
you
move
know
on.
that?
You can become wise. You can be like, huh,
Like
I don't
you,
agree with
bitch?
that. So if I don't like that,
Wise.
guess what? I can turn it off.
Billy,
I don't
stop
have to
moving them
watch
closer
it.
together.
I don't have to listen to it.
They are
I'm
becoming
just trying to
one.
move it
And
to
do
cover
you
the cleave.
know if you actually use
You're welcome,
that
audience.
copanism, your stress level will go.
Colonism.
She making up words again?
I
I
think so.
guarantee it.
Best I can tell.
What was the word you tried to say?
Think of what you're doing to
I
your
have no
mental
clue.
health by holding on to a grudge.
Colonism.
That's no use anymore.
Something
Your
like that.
grudge toward that person
Your
is
drudge?
obsolete.
Yeah, the Drudge Report.
It's outdated.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, Drudge
completely
Report, yeah.
outdated because society has changed.
Oh.
Our way of thinking has changed. How
Thinking.
we relate to each other has changed. But yet you want to go backwards in time. Why? Why?
Why?
Do you
Why
want
would
to be
they
equal
ever?
or do you want to not be equal?
What?
You do realize if we
Do you
go
want
back
there
in
to be
time
an
far enough,
inequality
there's no McDonald's. You
on?
people are
Or do you
fucking
want to be
crazy.
equal?
Why do you
and
want to
in
go
order
back?
to be equal, you
Because
have
I
to
fucking
do
hate McDonald's.
what you want others
We
to
are
do
also
unto
not Channy.
you.
Yeah,
You
fair
can't just
point.
keep going after people.
She wants McDonald's,
over
but
and
also
over and
separate
over
water
and
fountains.
over again,
It's weird.
and expect them to want to go and listen to you, engage you, or understand where you're coming from.
Fun fact, there was a
comes a
period in
point
history
when
at
someone's
which both
pushed to
Nintendo
the
and the
point where
Ottoman
they're
Empire
like,
existed.
I'm not
It's very true.
listening to
Yeah,
you
but they were making playing cards
anymore.
back then.
There comes
Yeah.
a point to that.
Same company, fuck you.
Yeah, but at one point in time, Yingling made ice
And you
cream.
need to realize that psychology of mankind. And
Well, I
put
guess
in
Philly
certain-
trash
in
needs
certain-
fucking
No,
ice
it's
cream.
during the Prohibition.
Okay? You need to stop looking at everything.
Yeah,
so
Yingling was
stand
around
by
before
what
the
I
Prohibition.
said.
Yeah, I'm
You
fine
need
with
to
that,
move
but yeah.
on.
I like Yingling.
There
Fuck
is
off.
more important things.
No, it's a
than
fine
this.
beer. I'm just saying that Philly garbage love it.
More important
Yeah,
things
fair.
than this.
I mean, like,
Well,
look, it's not like I'm saying
We
you
could
like
be doing
Shinerbach
so
or
much more. What do
anything.
we have in
Eat a
common?
big old dick.
What can we do?
Shinerbach is
to
fucking
fix
terrible,
things?
dude.
How do
Shinerbach
we
probably
build
it
bridges?
tastes like what
How
Rev's
can we
cum
learn
probably
to
tastes
forgive
like.
our fellow man for
I'm
doing
curious
How
as
many
to how
people
you
are in
know
the
that.
chat
Sometimes we
saying
do
that her
things
room
that are
smells like a
offensive.
fart?
Sometimes we say things
Yeah,
that
come
blurt
on, no,
out
no,
that
no,
are
no.
offensive.
I'm gonna
Everyone does it.
disagree with everybody in chat.
Every
You know good and goddamn well what that room smells like. Piss from her and the cat.
Yeah, that's like it. It smells like cat piss, fuck, greasy fucking McDonald's and shit. Just shit everywhere. Because there's no way she hasn't shat her pants in that
Yeah,
room.
but the thing is, she's not fucking big and grotesque that she can shit her pants and the brown stains on the underwear don't show up for days.
one does it. Should
Hey,
people
Drag,
do
did
it
you
the
get a
rest
chance
of
to
their
hear her
lives
in
because
slow
of the
motion, or did you
things
leave at
that
that
blurt
time?
out their mouth?
Oh, I was listening.
I
I
don't
just
think
was hoping
so.
you'd play it
I
fast
think
just so I could
people
stop
should be
hearing.
forgiven. I think
It was
mercy should
awesome.
be in order. Because while people are going around saying this person is doing that, they're defending another person for doing an even worse thing.
Thing.
All
No.
the things.
That
She
one
has to
always
save
gets
up them G's.
Praise you, baby.
I mean, give her some credit. That's the closest she's ever going to come to
Well,
saying the word
praise
thin.
Jesus.
Well, sorry, I just heard her going, "Praise you, baby." Did he give her a Baja Blast?
No,
You know.
it sounds like something with saran wrap, so I'm guessing like a Twinkie or a honey bun.
Yes, I am doing another video on hatred because it is
No one asked that in the
unacceptable to
chat,
hate
by the
your
way.
fellow man.
The person someone asked said, "What are you rambling about?"
Hello,
God,
Vaughn, how are you, baby?
I don't want to call it
Hi,
pussy
Faith.
whip because that implies that Shanny's vagina.
Vaughn,
has
if
something
you're
to do
listening
with
right
it.
now, I
But-
want to say
Yeah,
I'm
but you
sorry
know on
for
the way
allowing
there,
those
he's gotten beaten
people
by some fools.
in that
Ugh.
room that one day. I'm so sorry. I had no idea who these people were. And
Shanny's last 5
the
teeth. Hi, Wilson.
complexity
That's not me.
That's not you?
of how
No.
evil they are. I had no idea. And
Whoever's
I'm
the
so
troll out there.
sorry, because the same things they
We
did to
thank
you,
you.
We thank
they
you.
did to us.
To be fair,
And
I came
it's
up with
just
that, but it's something.
insane.
I'm not
You
gonna
are completely
waste my
right.
time
They are
making another
domestic
troll account for Shani.
terrorists. They actually
Besides, I think
spray painted
she has all my
outside
socks
our
blocked.
old place that we had. They broke into our car.
Okay, so we got a
vandalized it,
£2 super
vandalized
chat.
our house.
What's
It
the
was
meth
awful.
walrus mooing about
Absolutely
tonight?
awful.
We're not really
They got
sure.
us kicked out of the place by saying
she got a
bunch
new
of things
stupid
that didn't even
fucking hat.
happened. It was
She got another
awful.
thing to cover up
So I
her
wanna say
horribly
from the bottom of
oily
my
and
heart,
dirty
Wait, what
hair.
is this?
I
Wait,
really
when
am.
did she put on the hat? When did that happen? Is this a new video?
No,
No, bro. Wardrobe
Okay,
change.
like, wait, can you get to the point where she puts on?
There it
the
is.
hat?
You
it
just
was
saw it.
absolutely
Back
awful.
and to the
It got
left.
us kicked out of the place by saying a bunch of
Oh,
things
is
that
that a
didn't even
MAGA hat?
happen.
Yes, it is. It's a pink
It was
one, so you know you're.
So I want to say from the
Female
bottom
and
of
white
my
trash.
heart, I'm sorry. I really
I thought
am.
for a second it was
I
gonna be like a
so
foam
fucking
dome
ignorant.
where it says like Dr. Pepper and Crisco.
Yeah.
I mean, she may be a
But here's the
female, but
thing.
I don't know what species.
Just because you do
Something
mistakes
with
and
hooves.
things happen, you
The
can
wartress.
forgive.
The
The,
wartress.
the unclean kind.
You know?
Well, she's giving off strong warthog vibes, like
Yep.
disgusting,
Yeah.
shaggy, lives in its own shit.
Right?
Hey, Drag, you think
Right?
Spoken would fuck her?
You know,
Oh, I think Spoken will eat her ass.
I just can't believe
Oh, no.
how
Move over,
blatant
Rev.
some people are when they think
No,
they
seriously,
can
move
put power
over.
over you.
Spoken has a thing for
like
grotesque, pale individuals.
You know,
so.
you don't understand
You're
because
wrong
you're this
for
way.
that, just
you
'cause
don't
his wife
understand
is a
because you're this
Minotaur.
way. That is so stupid. That is the most stupidest
Just
thing
saying
I've ever
the pattern.
heard. That you can't show compassion to someone because you're a certain way.
Yep.
What is
Yep.
wrong with you? You
Well, no,
can't-
we
you
don't
can't-
show
you
compassion to
telling me
pieces of
I
shit.
can't fucking give you compassion, and then you complain when I don't give you compassion, even though you say I don't understand. I can't show you compassion.
Who has ever said that to her?
Can someone
one do
show
you
you the
want? Do you
fucking
want
shampoo
compassion?
and regular
Or is it
bathing
because
habits?
I'm white? I can't show compassion. I can't understand.
Yeah, but there's
Which one
already
do
a
you
water
want?
shortage, and if she
do you
has to
want us
cover
to
every
care for you or
surface,
not care
like,
for
Look,
you?
I
Because
understand
apparently
it's
we
hard
can't
for
care for
hippos to
you
bathe,
because we're
but-
white. It's called the.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to pause
Hi.
there.
You don't know struggle, okay?
What?
You don't know struggle.
Yeah,
Honest-
like her getting off the toilet. You guys don't know the struggle.
I don't know that struggle. You're right.
Honestly, I have faced more pain than probably most human beings ever have.
You know what, Shady?
Yeah, because you're
Period.
fat.
Period. And I don't want to sound
I
cocky
imagine
about
you
that,
have some
but I
pretty suspect
guarantee,
bowel movements.
Okay, we can compare
Pretty
stories,
painful.
Trust
I'll
me.
give you that.
I'm
I don't need
worse.
somebody else to wipe my ass.
I'm
so you're right.
worse.
You win.
And don't worry about me.
Yeah, I don't know
am
that
going
pain.
to therapy. I was going to therapy today, in fact.
Because it's court
a
ordered.
poor therapist.
And it was
You're about
fine.
20 years too late.
They were very nice.
Oh, that poor med
They were
student.
very nice and understanding.
Hey, listen to me,
You know?
bitch, about stuff.
What's up, John?
Can you imagine the look on the therapist's face when they see her like fucking trundling in?
No,
Dude, she said hi to the person that said
You know-
she farted.
We need to realize that this means shit. It's what's in here. You need to stop looking at this.
It's either
Look
that or
here.
the other one that
Here.
says. No, we're
Oh,
trying not
no.
to look there.
Okay?
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm
No,
rowdy,
I know
I'm
what she's
loud,
doing.
I'm
It's-
brash.
it's not about
I'm
the fat
fucking
on my
bitter.
cheeks. It's about the
But
clog in
damn
my
it,
heart.
this is what matters.
It's about the canned ham I call a heart.
You know, this.
No. She said hi to
Well,
John.
that's what
Okay.
you taught me.
So in the side chat, there's 3 options for which John she said hi to. The one that says your face is lumpier than a riverbed. The other John that says hey, and then it says I bet that room smells like a fart. And then there's the other one that just says she looks like she farted. Like which one?
Holy shit.
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
A long time ago.
Like this. Dude, it's been all kind of colors. It's been splotchy. It's been dry. It's been greasy.
Those aren't colors.
That don't mean anything. That doesn't give any meaning to me or significance of me at all.
No.
First of all, never say
give
that
any
your
meaning or
face has been
significance
greasy.
to
It's
you
not
at all,
past
and you
tense,
need to get
sweetheart.
out of this fucking prison of your
No,
mind.
it's the fact that she
and
says
look
it's been
beyond the
all
boundaries
colored.
of
It's been
fucking
splotchy,
flesh.
dry, and greasy. Those
Do you
aren't
know
colors.
how far your mind, your spirit
Those are
could go
textures.
if you just say
I think she's talking about her
flesh
makeup.
and look at people as spirits instead of this? Imagine.
Well, your spirit's just as fucked. If not fucked, more fucked.
If you look beyond it.
Yeah, we're looking at this stupid
Look
hat in your head.
beyond it.
Nah, dude, she's
can.
got like a killer
You can
heavenly
see
body.
beyond it.
You know?
Because I don't think like you guys.
Queen.
I think on higher dimensions, dudes. I think
Like
right
I know
out of
the
the
whole.
box.
I know the old adage is like the
everyone
human
tries
soul
to
is supposed
fit
to
me
weigh
on the
7 pounds. Shandy can't pull that.
No way.
Dude, when she said she thinks outside the box, I thought for sure she was gonna say she thinks outside the bun. I'm so proud it wasn't the Taco Bell reference.
Some stupid fucking box all the time, and it's like,
All he
dudes,
wanted was a bomb.
I've already left that box a long time ago. I'm
A
like,
long time
I'm
ago.
like 100 miles
Yeah,
away
she
from
ate
it.
her way out
Why you
because she
trying to
thought there
place
was
me
more
into
food.
something I've already
Shani, you
learned
can't
from?
eat your way to like
learned
acceptance.
from
Oh,
something and I
dude,
move
Vaughn,
on.
thanks for tagging us, buddy. I see you in the chat. Are you going to adjust the Geek Room in their videos?
This room
Horrible
smells like
people.
sunflowers. Oh.
No one said that.
Actually,
No one said that. I can see the chat.
it's actually Downy.
How do you know?
I know.
It smells really fresh.
Fucking Looney Tune.
Can you see if that's really Vaughn or if that's the troll?
Maybe.
Um,
The spritzer, yeah.
I can if I stop screen sharing. I don't want to click on it or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I have this
No,
Madagascar
it doesn't let me go to the
vanilla
like.
and
You remember how you
orange
used to be able to
one
click on
coming?
the bubbles and it would say go to the channel?
I keep forgetting about that. God damn it.
You think I rid of that?
Nietzsche would be proud. You,
I don't
you
see
know,
where anyone said
honestly,
anything
as
about
an
Nietzsche.
ex-atheist, I take that as a fucking
You're
compliment.
not an atheist.
Wait, does this mean that Vaughn is watching?
No, you are funny, man. That was a good
He's see. The problem is we have a Vaughn troll account that's in our live chat that is.
But seriously,
like
I
him.
do. I count that as a really,
But
really
he has
good
a wrench
one.
in our live chat because we want to, you know, distinguish the two.
And all those fucking idiots out there that's trying to do this
Well, that's
like
ironic,
meth
because
thing,
guess who
I've
doesn't have
never
a
taken
wrench in
meth
G-Man's chat
in my
anymore?
entire life.
Oh, you took it?
Yes, I know
Yeah.
I have bad teeth.
Black Eye TV.
I know this.
$2. What a
But you're dealing with
horse
someone who
tooth
was fucking
racist
poor their
blob.
whole fucking life and had fucking
I agree.
nothing, and their mother refused to take care of them. So I got really fucked up, really weak teeth because I was never taken care
Black
of.
Manoma,
And when I was
$2.
an adult, I was
New
too
one I
piss
heard
poor to
today
even
was
afford
young instead of
assurance,
young.
So I could get my teeth fixed. And now I'm to the point where I just don't fucking care anymore. So if you
there
want
it
to
is.
go and make fun of my
Find me
teeth,
after.
you can
Oh,
go
she
fuck
read the
yourself with
name.
your fingers straight up your asshole.
Here's you don't take care of yourself. That's
Yeah,
why you're.
we got that straightened. Yeah.
You didn't
yeah?
get your teeth straightened.
Do you know what the irritant thing? Like her talking
Right?
about
What's
how
up,
I could get
Invisible?
my teeth fixed, but I don't
How
want
you
to.
doing?
Everyone I've ever known that has
You-
fucked
you
up
know,
teeth, the second they can
tired
get
of
them
dealing with
fixed,
fake
they
fucking
rush to do
people
that
who do
shit.
fake fucking things. You know, this
Well, I
whole
mean,
pointing
they're
out, you're
two-thirds of them are gone, so
homophobic,
it's a
you're
lost cause.
racist.
Oh no,
You're
it's not even that, but like
you're
having crooked
that.
teeth
All
can
it
be
is
fucking
false
agonizing.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
outrage and trying to cherry pick someone's speech just so you could have or feel like you have some kind of upper hand on them, and you
Like, I'm
don't,
about
because guess
I'm
what?
a little
I
over
don't
a year
care what
older
I'm
than
labeled
Shani,
as
and I've
because I
had
don't fit
2
in
teeth.
any labels.
Yeah, you because you have that shop at Big and Tall.
I don't. Oh, you're wearing a MAGA hat. You're one of those Republicans.
Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
think
you're not.
I wear the MAGA hat because I'm a Republican? Guess what?
No, you wear the MAGA hat because you're a racist.
I'm not a Republican.
You're a retard. Look at them eyes.
I am a libertarian
Ugh.
leaning left.
That's worse.
No, you're not.
Which means something.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
a liberal.
You're not.
And you know why I'm pro-Trump?
Because you're stupid.
Because he proved himself to me. You
No,
know
he
why
didn't.
I'm
He hasn't proved himself to
anti-Obama?
anyone because he has lied about every
disproved
campaign
himself
promise
to
he
me.
made.
No, it's because he was black. You didn't like Obama because he was black.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Because I voted for Obama.
Bullshit.
I was in love with Obama in 2004
I
during
kinda
that
believe that.
Democratic
2004?
convention because I was voting for
Fur.
John Kerry at the time.
Drunk her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reporting for
Did Obama run in 2004?
Yeah, that's right. I voted for him. Don't judge me.
no.
Don't judge me.
No.
He didn't run. He had a big breakout speech.
That's right.
Fuck
Kind of got him on
Oh,
the
no,
map.
yeah,
around that
yeah,
time.
he won his
Okay,
senatorial
okay,
race.
Okay, and I voted for
something like that.
Obama, thinking that he was actually going to change shit
Were you in
and
Chicago?
close down Gitmo. And when he didn't go by his promise and he never closed Gitmo, I decided never to vote again, and I've never voted again actually since. I didn't even vote for Trump.
Then why buy the stupid
I
fucking
didn't
hat?
even vote for Trump. I just recently come to the conclusion, hey, he earns my fucking respect. He did what he said he was gonna do. He kept his
did him.
freaking campaign promises.
Like, I'm
takes
an
care of people
outsider
that mean to be on the
looking in,
internet.
and I'm an outsider looking in, and even I can say that Trump has bullshitted about every promise he made. The whole draining the swamp. He has stacked every fucking office with corrupt idiots.
Yeah.
His
The
whole thing
wall
about,
hasn't
"I'm gonna
existed. He replaced certain sections of fences with a quote unquote wall that blow over with gusts of 20 miles an hour, or parts where Hispanics are literally going over there, cutting it, and then dragging it away with shitty trucks to melt it down for metal.
Or the part where he just said "fuck the entire state of Michigan."
Or that. Or none of the jobs are coming back because they're not going to coming back. If you think we're getting manufacturing jobs back, you're fucking dumb.
The only way that America could get its manufacturing jobs back is if, as a response to the whole coronavirus bullshit, that the government was to turn around and say, we are defaulting on all of our debts to China and refusing to do trade, therefore we need manufacturing here because it's our only option.
Yeah,
that is the only way it would happen.
Even
and that
then,
would be
China's replacing their workers with robots daily. It's like China and Mexico are all losing their jobs to automation. It's the same thing would happen here.
Yeah, it's like essentially a second wave of the Industrial Revolution. You don't need as many workers when machines are doing it. It's just now that it's automation, so the people that were working in the factories are now also getting the shaft.
Yep.
So you mean that AI is taking over? That's what you're telling me.
Yep.
All I'm saying is that when they unveil Skynet, find someone called John Connor.
No, you got to find someone called Midnight.
Way. Oh damn! Look at that.
You're
He
wrong
put
for
down
that.
Freaking.
I know you felt it coming.
Down to
Giggity.
what is that to the black community? What was that down to? 1%.
Hillary isn't in jail. Obamacare is
1%
still there, and jobs still aren't any better.
Are you kidding me? I'm on the black
Thank you,
community.
$5 Hoosier buddy.
Oh, he's so racist.
Add
I know
those to
that
the
man
list.
has actually donated his
Yeah,
own
but
money
it's
to,
fucking dying.
projects
Getting rid of
to
the mandate
help
was really
build
bad for it.
communities for you.
Oh yeah, don't
For
forget
you.
that
That's what Donald Trump did. And when I heard
defunded,
that, I was like,
it wasn't the vaccine; it was the
you mean
pandemic
he did
response
something
unit.
that Obama didn't do?
Yep.
Oh
He
yeah.
did something good.
Oh, and he also was.
Oh my
I
God,
can't.
Mr.
I know it was a
President.
recent story. He stole all of the
Oh, I
PPE
love
supplies
you.
that the state acquired themselves
You know,
for federal
I
purposes.
noticed something during the impeachment. I was still not
Yeah, there were some stories coming out about
Yes,
that.
you were.
At that
You were
point. I was
pro-Trump
still
during the
like,
impeachment. We have those
whatever. You know? But guess what? I noticed something among the Democrats. They didn't give out any evidence during the impeachment.
You can't do
I
it.
watched the whole
You did not watch any of it, by the way. That face, priceless.
Let's
She's got a
get
blow
ready for
cramp.
that.
No, that's not. Some of you might think that's for Rev's penis. That's really for a corn dog.
No,
Stop
that's for
making me hate corn dogs.
that's for
Dude, I can't help that you're white trash, and that's the reference I go to.
Chief runs with Pringles.
whole thing.
I
And
still
all I
love the
heard them
fact
do
that she goes
was
into
just
all
say the
that
same
detail
rhetoric
about this
over
fake
again and
ex-partner,
again and again. And I'm
he's
like, oh my
sitting in the
God, this
corner.
is Joseph fucking Goebbels. You repeat the same thing over and over again and repeat it, and people will eventually to believe you. Or I think it's actually, what is it, Godwin's first law? People are fucking stupid. They'll believe anything.
Ah, yes, that sounds like Godwin.
Yeah, they'll believe anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I'm
You just swallowed
talking.
another tooth.
Now it's your turn to listen what you preach, sis. Stay strong, teeth or no teeth. Thank you, Invisible.
Strong.
Anyone
Get the
experiencing
fuck
negative
outta
thoughts,
here.
please contact your local support systems. If you are without, please, we care. Aw, Faith. Where am I living? The government has been really good at monitoring people's mental health. Yeah, well, my mental health is being taken care of right now. I am taking care of my own mental health.
Oh,
Don't you
no.
worry about that,
Color me
people.
fucking shocked.
I have not one but two therapists.
Those poor bastards.
What do they do it by weight class?
That's
I'm
why they
going
need
to
to
address the geek room
That's
and
just
She
opens
needs-
the fucking door.
No, because
She
I
needs
don't know
one
what
therapist
they
for
did,
every
and I don't care what
300
they
pounds.
did, and I don't care. Don't bring it to me.
Yeah,
Mom.
they're still trying to find that third
I don't
therapist.
care. They can say whatever they want. They're free to. But I can say they're just fucking losers who steal other people's content and laugh about it because they have no fucking life and they probably never get laid. So there's that.
Neither of you.
Is she talking
Rev has
about
not
us?
been inside you in 2
Wait, are
years.
they
believe
talking about
so.
us right now?
Yeah, scroll
Like-
back a bit.
Okay, give me a second.
Shani, what you describe as
did, and I
sex
don't
could
care.
only be
Don't
described as a
bring it to
crime
me,
against
Mom.
humanity.
I don't care. They can say whatever they want.
she's talking about
They're
us.
free to.
Yeah.
But I can say they're just fucking losers who steal other people's content and laugh about it because they have no fucking life and they probably never get laid. So there's that.
I have literally turned a lesbian.
I mean, like, really, like,
Like-
I don't think we need to brag when it comes to getting laid. Like,
Nah,
I
Yeah, but-
haven't fucked a walrus.
care.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
but
care. Most
uh,
of the shit that comes out of their mouth is fucking lies anyway. So I don't
what did we
care.
lie about, Shani?
I mean, it's a tad bit easier when you're swinging
exactly.
anything
Why
bigger
would
than a
I
baby
address
carrot.
children?
I'll say that.
I'm addressing
Shani, I would rather
adults
stick
right
my
now.
dick to a burning log than get it anywhere near any of your orifices.
I'm addressing those who actually
yeah, but the
listen
idea of like
and not
everything
act
they
like
say is
spoiled little brats
lies.
with no
Isn't
common
most
sense.
of the content with regards to Shani
Oh, yeah, all
regurgitating
lies.
things that fucking rancid whore has said herself?
Oh, they have.
Correct.
They
Don't
definitely
insult
have no lies.
whores by comparing them to Shani.
I've been
Yeah,
doing this
don't
for
insult-
24
No, you're right,
minutes and
you're
I
right.
want to go.
I'm
I ain't gonna
sorry.
be spending like 4.5 fucking hours talking about a motherfucker.
There's
That's
four
a
of us.
waste
Like
of
you
my
used to
fucking
with
time. I
Vaughn?
got shit to do. I'm a mama. I got shit to do. I got video games.
Film
I
in
got
Really?
progress.
Really? Like to neglect your
I
suicidal
got
kid?
Zelda
Shut the fuck up.
No,
Yeah.
no, Sam, you missed it. Okay, everyone, be quiet for a second. You gotta wind
got
a little bit when she says she's a mama, and then listen to the things she has to do for that role.
4.5 fucking hours talking about a motherfucker. That's a waste of my fucking time. I got shit to do. I'm a mama. I got shit to do. I got video games. I got the fucking, I got Zelda that I want to play today. I don't got fucking time to talk about a stupid motherfucker who's just being
She's a
What
mom.
sound was that?
I have to look after my kids. I need to ignore them to play video games.
Wait, did she just say that part of her duties as a mother is to play video games?
Yep.
Did I hear-
Specifically Zelda.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a mom. I have shit to do, like play video games. Couldn't think of a single mom task. Not a one.
I have to make sure my kids are fed and clothed. I have to provide some basic education during the crisis. I have to make sure they're feeling okay.
No,
No.
She was doing the education thing and emailing the teachers. It was awful.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you didn't see
What's
those
up with this
videos?
liberal propaganda?
Yeah, she showed us the email. So I'm guessing the teacher got him like, this is clearly a forgery by the kid who doesn't want to do his homework because this.
She's
cannot
as
be
good of a
done.
mother as Steve McRae is a father.
Ooh.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
I don't think you're wrong.
See, I would say that she'd be in the same boat as Vaughn, saying that like neglect is not a crime.
Yeah.
Not that you go to jail for it, I don't think. They just take your
Physical jail.
Depending.
Yeah,
I'm
but
I may
breaking
be
parole
incorrect, but
is
I
a
think
crime.
if the neglect is bad enough, you actually can get imprisoned.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Depending on the severity of the issue.
I know breaking parole you can go to jail for.
Yes. Certainly.
Oh, certainly, okay.
Fucking stupid motherfucker. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. That sounds stupid fucking shit. What I am
Bran's
is I'm
smarter
just
than
a
you, Shanny.
genuine, real person who
Yeah,
has
that's
her own fucking
that's hard to
opinions,
do, bro.
that thinks out of the goddamn box, and I don't want to have any fucking labels thrown at me of who I am, because I am who I am. I like who I like. I give mercy to who I give mercy, which is pretty much anyone who says I'm sorry.
No one's sorry to you.
Who's sorry?
Thank you, Vaughn.
Oh, thank you, Vaughn.
Brutal fakes, exactly.
$2 from Buck Melanoma.
I'm not
I
a
hate you that I have to read this.
I've never been
Shanny
a
got
fake.
some
I never
big
will
ol'
be a
bitties.
fake.
Just
No,
saying.
she doesn't. No, we've seen her naked.
Yeah,
no,
I say stupid
no.
things sometimes. Yeah, I get
Flapjacks.
angry at people. Yeah, I say
Two
shit.
fried eggs hanging off a nail.
That doesn't make me a terrible person. That makes me
Yeah,
fucking
but
real.
Sam, how many times have you
Did you
stroked it
guys
to them?
forget what real
Zero.
means?
Zero. Like
Fake is
negative
people
one.
who are
If there's
fucking
any
perfect. That's fucking
amount that I
fake.
could
Real is
like
people who fuck up
literally
sometimes and
so
make fucking
one of the
mistakes.
things that it wasn't
yeah,
a legitimate
lately, for
worry,
some
but it was like a
reason,
back of the
culture likes
mind
the
worry
fake
when we
more
did
than
the
the
yuck
real.
bang is like, what if I actually like what Shani looks like? But that was like that peripheral worry was quickly squashed when I saw her, and it was way worse than I thought it would be. Like it really was like way worse. And
I love that was
it
your
kind of
worry,
ruined
not
me for
the
that
idea
day.
of I'm going to be fucking someone, remember this video, and go completely flaccid. Your worry was I might want to fuck Shani.
Because, like, what would happen? Like, how would I deal with the idea that I was turned on by Shani
You
in
can't
any
come back from
capacity?
that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand what you're saying, Pumpkin, but I'm thinking, like, how would I live with myself if, like, that aroused me, right? And then we were able to confirm, no, most certainly it does not. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Whenever he got an innie, he decided it wasn't for him.
Like, my penis literally crawled inside my body, made its way up to my brain, and started yelling at me for the choice that I made.
Maybe I'm a bit different, but I got a little turned on because at times I thought
Something stereotypes.
No,
something black dude, something.
I thought it was lesbian porn.
Yeah, it's just an engorged clit.
Lesbian eats out of couch.
Folks.
Lesbian eats a hefty bag full of meat.
Look at this lesbian eat this big bowl of mashed potatoes.
Having seen Red not just be considered like, okay, whoever's killing a dog, please stop.
Sorry, that's Cora. I'm sorry.
But
oh, she smelled a Jew again. That's weird. Quick, Sam, put your clone on. Mask it.
Fake
de Fuhrer.
to enhance the real, which is stupid because the real is far more greater than the fake would ever be. I'm a motherfucking OG. You can't fucking replace me, and those fucking jackasses could never make a joke as good as me or a burn.
You
as good
are
as
a
me.
joke. Thank you
I
for agreeing.
guarantee my balls are bigger
Let's
than
rephrase
theirs.
that. None of us can make a joke as good as Betty did.
You see that? Yeah. Yeah. And I've done porno, so you can go and look at how
Don't
big my
call
balls
it that.
are. Yes,
It's
my
not.
balls are
It doesn't
bigger
qualify.
than theirs.
No, we no. It is not. No. And Rev, you out of all people, you should not be laughing at that.
I'm waiting for Cobes to go live. Like, I want to watch something like less disgusting.
no, I think that Rev started laughing because he was like, oh god, I remember watching that. And it's like, oh, the horror. I mean, I don't remember it because beforehand I load myself up on drugs so I don't have to experience it, but
I remember the things you made me do. Folks,
Well,
you've
you
not
and your
seen what I've
honey
seen,
love your
folks.
arcade, my
I had to
whatever
build
they
a
y'all
mine
get
shaft
through.
just to reach
Thank
it.
you, Invisible.
I had to brace it with double the lumber.
Thank you. I love you.
Nice.
I love you.
You
I
think
know
they
we're
have a
gonna get
system
through
of
this
pulleys
stuff.
to move the folds around?
We're gonna get through this stuff. It's not like this is not that deep, really.
No.
It's not that deep. What it is I just
Yes, your
want
cleavage
people
is not
to
that
do
deep
better
because
than
they're
what
just
they're
flat.
doing, man. You can't just be coming at people and being like, you can't understand this because you're this, or you can't do this because you're this, or you know, you're this way or you're this way, and it's like you don't even
That's
know
literally my
me.
standing. I can't be a ballerina. I'm not a woman.
Why are you acting so stupid like that? You can't
Oh,
look
dude,
at
can you imagine her trying to get on the tippy toes like a ballerina?
Do this because of your flesh.
No, she does
I can
already.
That's the
imagine the
most
floor
stupidest thing
breaking
I've ever
underneath her.
heard.
I can imagine like every single bone in her foot breaking.
See, I would imagine. I can imagine her
Collapsing.
like trying to walk on the ball like the trained bear.
She's opening a bag of chips. What does it sound?
Oh, he's live.
God damn.
All right, you have to play a little bit of
God
Cobes
damn.
just to see his new fashion.
Fucking
Like
colorblind
it's a
ass
thing of
people.
legend.
Wait, Coates is new fashion? I thought he was a sexy goth bad boy.
It is. That's
Well, he has a
stupid
new
fucking
fashion
Obama
accessory, I guess you would
liberal
call it.
programming they do
boy.
in fucking school. Oh
What's
my
his name?
God.
It's just what?
King
CO.
Cobra,
Oh.
King Cobra JFS.
They're so bad. Yes, I am having
Thanks, fucking God.
Benadryl right now, folks. Because
So
my ass is having a fibro.
I like
itch,
typing
and that
this
is
in
the
and
worst.
seeing how many like ways
Nothing
that
stops it except Benadryl.
whatchamacallit, Frank misspelled Cobra.
So if you want to see me slurring my
So one of y'all can't type and the other can't read. Is that what you're saying?
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Like that fucking hat.
Funny a cowboy hat that fits.
Dude, is that a
my
fucking
head
pilgrim?
is
What are we looking at here?
It's a cowboy hat that's about 2 sizes too small.
regrettably.
Two
Okay.
sizes.
Okay, so I'm gonna play our original program since this shit is dying and it's not my end.
But, yeah,
Is that a coif?
there's that.
Oh, some game $6.66.
No, that's a queef.
All right, I'm gonna stop that
Sounds right.
and bring us to our original programming for tonight. Because Frank has been asking me how the video turned out, and
Yeah, we totally didn't get sidetracked at all.
no, we didn't. That application window. Sure.
I'm going to be very blunt with you. It is not intended to insult you, but I'm going to be straightforward. You don't know what the fuck
$5. Who's your buddy? OG Obese Gorilla.
You cannot test universals. Okay? So does it sound to you like I'm uneducated on this area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, all I was trying to say is
I
that
asked you a question! Okay? Speaking English? Do I sound uneducated on this issue?
Yes.
Yes.
Chill out, man. Chill out.
Okay. No, I'm not going to chill out. I'm tired of when I ask people questions and they ignore my question.
What is it about people on the internet named Gary that they're all just tremendous pieces of shit?
Because people who are named Gary are pieces of shit in real life.
But you say it's necessary to refer to him.
Did you understand a word I just said?
Would you mind explain to me why God is necessary?
Okay. Necessary?
What the fuck?
Necessity.
Mm.
You really did that shit, huh?
Yeah.
That is redundant, though. You can reference to yourself.
I'm about
experience.
to kick you from this realm. Okay. Because either
I'm
you're
sorry.
either,
The same way he
either-
kicks his
either you're
dogs.
trolling me, or
I'm not
you're-
trolling.
Good, then you're obtuse. You know what the English word obtuse means?
Mm.
Look it up. Now listen very carefully. Any fact that is invoked, it will either directly or indirectly reference the necessity of God, or the fact in question will be without referencing the necessity.
He wonders why his wife left him.
Are we clear on that?
Double D yells at 15-year-old McDonald's
I
workers.
disagree with your statement.
Okay, you're how old are you?
Thank you from Buck Melanoma.
Like 25.
Okay, you're reasoning like a 14-year-old. Listen to me very carefully.
And trust me, I have experience with 14.
In a world where God is, all
Not anymore. They all left him.
by necessity reference God. In a world, conceptually speaking, without God,
This
no
is like the
facts
male
necessitate
Karen.
referencing God. Do you understand the scenario that I
Like
have
Gary,
just
if you will.
presented to you?
Yes, but you need to
Good. Now
verify
listen,
God's
listen.
existence
You,
first.
you know what? You're a moron. See, this is why I don't have patience, because you have robot
Yeah, he
thinking.
was upset when
You
we
are
started
unwilling to think outside of your cliches. And
I hope he
slogans.
shows up back in the chat.
Listen, I'll go over it again. Laugh again.
I'm
Laugh
sorry.
Again.
I laugh at myself. I'm sorry.
Then don't, numbnuts. Now, I will explain this to you, and the issue
Oh,
is
look
not
at
a
the
language
doggo.
barrier. It's
Popper.
because you're a snot-nosed little punk. Now, I will explain it to you again because I'm a patient man. There is no middle ground. Are we clear?
Okay, let's for the sake of argument, I will grant you that.
We clear.
Not that clear.
I said I wanted my dinner by 7.
You're a moron.
Yeah.
Let's say God exists. Let's say God exists.
Now, listen to me. Okay, listen to me. I just kicked you from the room because you're trolling. I will
I'm
give
not
you one
trolling.
more- Okay, overtalk me again. Listen to me. Do it again, and I'm going to ban you from this room. Do you understand? I've had just about enough of you. If you're truly 25 years old, okay, then you have to ask. You have to ask mommy and daddy why you have special needs.
Do you
Because
see what you make
obviously
me
have
do?
an
Why do you make me hit you?
intellectual deficit. Listen to me very carefully.
Oh, okay, I can't deal with any more dog hands.
Any-
So let's deal with another retard.
Oh, is this the deleted one?
Wait, hold it. Time.
And Frank told me to go right around 2 hours. Is what he wanted me to do.
Taking. That is not the argument, okay? The argument is that when you take B17, that it will kill the cancer cells and will not harm your healthy cells, all right? You're trying to change the argument into, well, if you take too much of it, it'll kill you. My friend, if you eat too much sugar, it will kill you. If you eat too much salt, it will kill you. If you get too many minerals in you, the wrong type, like iron or zinc or something like that, it will kill you. Dude, that's not an argument. We're arguing whether or not B17 is effective to kill us. That's what we're arguing about right now. All right? So let's keep that in mind.
I like how he hides himself every once in a while.
He's such a fucking dork.
Yeah, so the bottom line is we're not arguing over whether or not you take too much of something. We're arguing over whether or not it is effective to kill cancer cells. Don't try to change the topic.
I mean, do you?
No, we're not even bothering to change the topic. You just keep.
There's a guy in Canada that's got a cure for cancer right now. Can't get funding by the FDA.
Vaughn's just carrying on with his.
Vaughn, does that person have any research published?
He's a scientist and he has a lab. That's good enough for me.
He's a scientist and he's even got a lab.
I tell you what, Bobby, that man has propane in his propane tanks, and that just makes him real smart.
Did you say the FDA in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't hearing things.
Yes, the president of the EU keeps on fucking it up.
Goddamn Muslims.
What they run to when they run into problems is where's your research? So you know what? I did this to scientists.
God damn it. Why do I fucking come up? What the fuck? I never talked to him about B17.
It's because you're scared.
Exactly.
By the way, good job, Frank. I see that.
Scared of wasting my time.
Asking for evidence ain't that a bit.
a doctor in Dragnaugt's own room.
Like research actually pulls its own weight.
Show me the scientific paper. And you know what? You deserve this. You really deserve this. Show me the scientific paper that teaches on a scientific molecular level or a cellular level why chicken noodle soup helps with the common cold. Show me a paper on that.
It doesn't.
What?
It actually has zero effect.
Oh!
They have done.
I mean,
that
doesn't chicken noodle soup basically just make you feel good, and it's like an easy, soothing source of like sodium and liquid?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's not solid food. It's easier to digest. It's warm, so easier to digest. Liquid, so easier to ingest. Like, it's basically just easy food to eat when you're sick and you don't want to put anything in your body.
What?
Okay, so I guess you're one of the.
Wait, hold it. Time out here. Hold it. Time out here.
I mean, that was a problem. I didn't know how to.
That was pretty stupid of you to say, because anybody that's been on this earth knows that chicken soup does help with the common cold. Anybody. I've taken. No. I've ate chicken soup and I actually got better. That's BS. That's total BS. Now there's a certain way that I do it. What you do is you drink the juice first, then you eat the noodles second. The juice weakens it, and then it grabs hold of the noodles and gets passed through the system.
Yeah, you drink the soup first, and then you eat the noodles second, and then the noodles grab the cold and go away.
I just realized what he's probably referencing. He's not having chicken noodle soup. He's just having like the cheapest, shitty ramen, chicken flavored ramen he can get. He's like, I felt brilliant after my highly nutritious meal.
Well, the part he left out is where he just leaves the dirty bowl on his desk for weeks on end.
It even had vegetables in it.
Chicken's a
goddamn
vegetable,
piece of
isn't it?
celery floating around in there.
No, wait, that's just a green toenail.
There's a method to it.
You should feed some of that to your kids when you get the chance.
This is great. So let me get this straight here, Abe. You don't believe that if you get the cold, that eating chicken noodle soup won't help you, huh? And you don't have a paper for that. Can you tell me this? Because this was even better. What's the cure for a headache?
There, high off his ass.
Please say
fucking with his
aspirin.
blinds.
What's the cure for a headache?
Cure for what? Aspirin's not the cure for a headache. Aspirin's an anti-inflammatory.
Okay, so tell me, how do you cure a headache? Give me the scientific paper with that, by the way. Like, I'm not stupid, dude. I've talked about this topic before. All right, so show me the cure. Show me the cure.
So why are you asking me a question on something that doesn't exist?
Because you don't need a paper for everything. Okay? Let me ask you a God honest question.
No, are you not aware that a headache is a
Hold on. G-Man, so that's a fair enough point. So why do you think that that B17 is efficacious in treating cancer?
Because several doctors in various different, well, particularly in Mexico, I ain't gonna say various different countries, information in front of me, but particularly in Mexico, have reported that people who have taken B17 have had their cancer patients ultimately be healed from it. The reason why
Is there anything behind this or no?
I don't even, like, when was this?
He'll never link it.
I want to find out how much he took in. Because that's past tense. Took in.
Where's what's up with the Metallica drummer? Like, what's he doing? What's the Law's Aldrich doing?
the reason why the United States doesn't say this because it's big business here, and
no, it's coronavirus Aquaman. There you go.
They don't want us to have certain things. Like one of the things I want to convince them, and I don't care what nobody say. There's a cure for coronavirus, but they got a bigger agenda. No, these people don't want us to have it. It's like there's a cure for HIV.
How many viruses in human history have you ever
Magic Johnson has had virus all this time and didn't get the cure. Stop the nonsense, man. Come on.
We're talking about cancer.
Yeah.
So, in any of these studies that these Mexican doctors performed, did they have any control samples and have any?
I have videos on my YouTube channel talking about
the U.S. tried to replicate their studies under the conditions prescribed.
You can go on my YouTube channel and you can see the videos where I talk about where I show where doctors have given their testimonies. People who refuse.
I just now saying that you want me to be broadcasted. My bad.
Where people have refused chemotherapy and have decided to go with B17 and had their cancer ultimately disappear. Okay. Right. You cannot prove to me that B17 does not attack the cancer cells. Okay. Okay. I have had people here who know what the heck they're talking about regarding this topic, as well as people who believe in the pharmaceutical companies and don't know what they're talking about. I talked about shark liver oil, shark cartilage. I talked about a lot of different things on here and how it goes about helping.
Pause it. There was a paper in the journal Nature, like what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah, you remember
that said that the main ingredient in shark liver oil actually causes cancer.
Surprise, surprise.
So like G-Man just like he keeps. It's so weird. He makes these references.
He takes the oil and gets cancer, and then he takes B17 and gets rid of the cancer, and then takes the oil and gets. You got to keep your body guessing.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, Sam.
Or he uses it as a suppository.
People with cancer, there are books written on this topic for crying out loud. You know what I mean? If you guys come in here, well, because a Christian said it, and then it has to be wrong.
No,
like I said, that
kind
of
idiot said it.
No, bitch. It's because what you said was inaccurate. That's why it's wrong.
It's because he's a Christian.
Does he not? Does he genuinely think that if someone came up with a cure for, like, well, currently the coronavirus, but in general cancer, that they wouldn't get every accolade going?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. For a second, I thought I was dealing with a rational person. My bad, guys. My bad.
It's okay. I'll make mistakes.
I'm being told to go back to the beginning of this video, apparently, because he talks about the New York trip, and Les Drag does not want to talk about it.
The what? The New York? Oh, I can offer clarifications.
Okay. Yep.
The fuck was that?
That was me laughing because I know what some of those clarifications are.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to GTV. I am G-Man, your host. I'm going to just do a quick sound check and make sure everybody can hear this. I will be deleting the... I'm thinking I might keep this up. Well, why should I delete this?
I think you deleted it.
To be honest.
You did keep
So
it up.
let me go on YouTube here real quick. Well, why? For those of you who are wondering why I left the Geek room, I left because of the dishonest gish galloping that was going on in that particular room. All right?
From him?
Do you have this sped up?
No.
Fuck.
It sounds like he just.
Galloping were we doing?
He was very upset.
It sounds like he just railed like 5 Adderalls.
Really?
Which time is he talking about leaving? Was this after he was like in an after show with us for like 45 minutes?
Was this the time when we got him to admit that he likes the way bukkake tastes as a snack?
Yeah.
They claimed I was doing the same thing to them, but they got a chance to talk. And when I compare the two, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I wanted to stay on topic. They couldn't do it, so I removed them from my role.
This has got to be sped
I want to
up.
go in there and prove that when somebody calls me out, I'm going to show up. You know what I mean? I'm not like these other people in here.
We've all dealt with G-Mod when he's
I don't care about the environment or anything like that. Point of the matter is, I go out there and I take care of my business. I believe that my show was extremely successful because the entire atheist community that's in our community is triggered and they're upset and they're mad. And the funny thing is, I haven't even done nothing yet. And trust you me, ladies and gentlemen, I am totally going to continue what I'm doing. So today, I want to briefly go over atheism being a scam and then talk about their trolling, ladies and gentlemen, when atheists pretend like they actually want to have a actual conversation, but instead, when you walk into their rooms, you walk into a gish gallop. Now, one of the things that I was a little
you don't know what a gish gallop is. I asked you what it was.
That I saw that David Weiser left a comment in the live chat of that particular video and said that I'm not acting very Christ-like. Okay, so I'm in a room where I'm basically being gish galloped. You know what I mean? And then I'm being muted when I'm trying to talk.
You know what you mean?
And then they're trying to say that I'm not being Christ-like. So,
all right, go ahead.
What? Do we mute him like twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like once or twice I muted him. I did not mute him very often. It was like when someone was trying to ask a question, he was ringing like a bell or some shit. I just brought him down for like 2 seconds so they can ask the question. I'm pretty sure he was probably still yelling. And then I brought him back up.
So yeah, it must have been that stream because that's the one in the after show. He said I was racist because I only muted him. and I didn't mute anyone.
Yeah, that's where he had to pray away one of his thoughts of me. Actually, second time he had to pray away thoughts of me that night.
Yeah.
Like I said, people can say whatever they want. Don't bother me at all. Then they're gonna say that I'm triggered. No, you can keep wishing that I've been triggered. Not gonna happen. Okay.
No,
So anyway,
that's why you make a
one of the
4-hour
reasons why
video
I
about
don't
this.
trust atheists on the internet, and it's not just me. I speak for the Bible.
Okay, in
We
all
not Matthew 4:19 and all.
Is G-Man on drugs?
I can tell you that there is somebody who is very curious about that, who no longer deals with him, and they are convinced that he is. And that's about as much as I can say about that.
Fair enough.
Like I would say, like something along the lines of like an amphetamine pill, like a diet, like Yellow Jackets or some shit like that. I don't think he's dumb enough to like do anything illegal.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no, I'm not
fuck.
even saying like he's fucking snorting lines of coke off a hooker or anything. But the way he's going on, holy shit! There's it.
Okay, I got $5 from Hoosier Buddy. Sorry to fuck with you,
No, go on.
pumpkin. Chicken noodle soup doesn't cure lice, apparently. I got that a while ago. I'm sorry I didn't read it. I did not notice it. But thank you very much. That was awful. Oh, I thought it.
Whole lot of Christians regarding the atheist community that we just don't trust the atheists, because atheists will say they will do something. I didn't run our job, and here's a link here to prove it. Because at least when you come in this room, I'll talk. Nobody's afraid of you people. You atheists are a joke. I don't take none of you atheists seriously. I can prove that God exists in less than 1 minute talking to you, and that's it. You know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot of time to defeat you people. Okay? So the link is right there. Nobody's afraid of any of you. All right? So anyway,
What do you mean by you people?
A lot of us Christians don't trust atheists. We just don't trust them. And the reason why we don't trust them is they'll say they'll do one thing and they'll do another. I want to talk about this meetup a little bit with Dragnauct. First of all, I didn't meet Dragnauct. I was going to meet Hannah Zubby. All right? Because at that time, me and Hannah Zubby were friends. This is what they didn't want me talking about, ladies and gents. All right? When I met Hannah Zubby...
Hold on, pause it. Pause. He knew good and goddamn well I was there. As a matter of fact, he called the day before when me, Hannah, and MP were out playing putt-putt golf, and he started making Oreo jokes. So he is a goddamn lie. That was also the day before when we had met up with JD, and then we had told G-Man, hey, did you know MP is actually chess grandmaster, you know, as far as his rank. And so he's, oh no, I'll beat him. So G-Man is full of shit. He is absolutely full of shit, because he and I spoke on the phone, because we had him on speakerphone in the car even after fucking putt-putt. So continue.
Hannah surprised me and had a couple of other people there who was not supposed to be there. One of them was Fiona, JD Kane, and a couple of other people. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, they're up to something. Got the phone in my pocket, you know, getting ready to broadcast their behinds like I do the Hebrew Israelites like any other time.
What?
That was, I didn't know JD was coming. That was a surprise for me, actually. JD had showed up in the hotel because I had stayed back, and I had met him for the first time there, unbeknownst to me. I knew Fiona was coming, but I had no idea about JD. So yes, there were actual surprises. G-Man didn't know that JD was going to be there. He didn't know that Redline was going to be there. So it was surprises all around.
Okay, Dragnauct was not looking down on me because I'm 5'11". He's like 6'1" or 6'2". He's only a couple of inches taller than me.
5'11".
All right. So he keeps talking about what happened during the meetup. Dragnauct's been doing this for 3 years. Do you guys realize that Dragnauct has been triggered for 3 years, ladies and gentlemen? 3 years this man has been triggered.
Yeah, you're right. Drag's clearly the one who's triggered. That's the reason why you're mentioning it, G-Man.
He got me.
Because I said something about Jade. Like, I'm not
Drag,
stupid.
why did you
The
piss
Christians
off
did
Tommy
that
Lee
churches.
Davidson?
I'm just trigger tits, man. I can't help it.
Fuck.
And stupid. Everybody knows why these people are acting this way. They're mad because Jade is dead. That is why they're mad. And they want to blame me for that.
No, it's because you kind of look like Flavor Flav.
Then they think because I went in there and I said I'm going to sneeze on somebody after saying I have the coronavirus and I'm concerned about it. These people are so stupid, they don't even understand that whole show was cyberbullying that I was in there with.
It was cyberbullying.
You said you were going to cough on someone who was trying to serve you papers if you had the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yes, which we tried to, you tried explaining that it was very much a crime. That,
Stupid is strong.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about
It
that.
wasn't cyberbullying, you
I am
5-year-old.
born and raised in the state of New Jersey. I know our laws are a whole lot better than the people that's gonna try to drag me to court. I'm not worried about it. All right. But when somebody tells you that they want to have a conversation with you,
Actually, G-Man, I'll save you some time. Since you're in Jersey and I'm in Delaware, if you want to bring any of us to court, please bring me to court. I'm the closest. It'll be really easy.
No, please bring me to court.
Or bring the Jew to court.
Fucking
Yeah, that's a great move.
Or try to adjudicate him.
Really?
Now, just remember, he's a little bit skittish with travel. He won't take a train.
Look, all I'm saying is don't force me into the showers.
You guys are not right.
and you walk into a room and there's no conversation and there's no reason to trust these people. You understand what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, and I said this before, as far as atheists being intellectuals on YouTube, we have seen the end of that. There are no intellectual atheists on YouTube no more. These people are idiots. These people are dumb. They don't know what they're talking about. And I can prove that God exists in 1 minute. It doesn't take me a lot of time to do that no more. I can destroy the morality in 1 minute. When it comes to morality, I can end it in 1 minute. All right? Let me say this too. Hannah Zubby's in here talking about how she threw me on the ground and beat me in arm wrestling and all this other nonsense and whatnot.
Drag, is he lying now or is he about to lie?
He got his ass whooped. You even saw, look at the video of him arm wrestling Fiona, right? She is like 4-0 and weighs, 100 pounds maybe? And he got whooped by her. So y'all can put together the pieces there.
Put 2 and 2 together, get 22.
Exactly.
Hannah Zubby did none of those things. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Did she do none of those things?
She did all of the things.
Okay.
All right. But let's get to the bigger matter here. For 8 years, I've been on YouTube and I've heard this phrase. If you would just show me some demonstrable and empirical evidence, and I can screen share some videos if you guys like, where this moron says this, and these other people that went in that room said that if you show them evidence that God exists, that they would believe. This is why I keep telling you guys to stop trying to show them evidence that God exists. They already know he exists. They believe God exists just like you and me. They just suppress the truth and unrighteousness. They like to get on here and play make-believe and try to waste as much of your time as possible.
Who are the 2 assholes that like this video?
Right? Nobody's going to come to you 1 minute.
G-Man and G-Man all the
by the way, I
time.
don't go by faith. I have to see evidence for the things that I believe. And then a rumor gets started, and then everybody believes it. You understand what I'm saying? So if that's what you're doing, then you're not about evidence.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're not about science.
Moisturize it.
You're not about none of that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I can confidently sit here with a smile on my face and know it's over for atheists. Now, I think what we Christians need to focus on is getting rid of secularism, although I don't think we're going to be successful with that. Because in order for the man of sin to return, there has to be a form of secularism in our governments. So I believe that secularism is going to continue to grow. But atheism's dead. And they're finished. I've accomplished my goal as far as that's concerned. They're done. Nobody's listening to them. We all know how to defeat their arguments. And when they get in trouble, all they can do is get Gallup, move the goalposts, and do all these other things.
You know, I think the fact that I don't live in someone's attic means that I've won.
Hello, G.
Yeah, so Red Fang, tell me something. Do you consider yourself to be an honest person?
That's him turned all the way down, and he sounds like
Sometimes. Sometimes. Well, at least you're honest about that. So what are you honest about?
He sounds like he's.
What do you mean by that?
What are you honest about? I don't think
What
he's
are
honest.
you honest about?
What are you honest about?
What are you honest about?
Dude, this is
Well, you
D-Roy.
need to be a little more specific on that.
What are you honest about? Do I need to be more specific about what you're truthful about?
I'm truthful about
How old
most
are you?
things that I don't. I'm 37.
Okay, so come on now. You're 37 years old. You know what I'm talking about. Like, are you honest about?
I could be honest about
I'm sorry, but this is not the best thing ever.
most things. The time.
Did he sound like a normal Irishman?
No. Like, he sounded like that crazy homeless guy that sits out beside the pub trying to get like a half-drunk beer and someone's cigarette ends. So tell me, but how old are you? So be real with me here, okay?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean I got kicked in the head? Fuck you! You got kicked in the head.
And that I lie is when I lie.
Is that every day you lie?
No.
Do me a favor. Give me your honest assessment of that room that just came out of. This should be good.
What did we need the shark for?
Give me your honest assessment.
They were pretty much giving you what you do to people.
No, they didn't.
Your last video, you kept on muting and kicking people.
Wait a minute. No, I didn't. I kept people on topic. I asked a question, and they went off topic. Okay? So my question for you is this, okay? They invited me into the room for what?
I might find the shark.
To have a talk with you?
Give me your assessment. No, that wasn't a talk. What did we talk about? We didn't talk about nothing.
You guys talked about quite a bit of things.
No,
I heard
You
Alex
not
wanted to ask
realize
you a
that
couple
every time you mute
questions,
someone,
and I wanted to ask
the stream sees it.
What did we talk about right there? You're gonna mute. What did we talk about?
I wasn't really paying fully attention to everything that was going on in the room.
So this is why I say people like you are not honest. What actually happened was I walked into a gift gala. They just wanted to change the topic.
You walked into that room on your own volition, and you stayed in there as long as you wanted to, and then you ran off.
I was invited in the room. I went in there. I thought there was a topic. There was no topic, and I left because every time I tried to speak.
What did irate Alex ask?
Hold on a minute. Okay. I went into the room.
Right, every time, like his whole thing about they kept trying to change the topic. Having watched that stream, you just try to keep him on topic.
Oh yeah, I had to say jingly keys a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Jingly keys.
But then he jingled his bells.
Oh, he did do that. Yeah.
There's not much to jingle. Well, he sang to Shani's jingling ass. How about that?
He did. He has a weird, fucked up love for Shani. Like, bow down and worship your
Well,
queen.
you know, Samuel L. Jackson liked Leo DiCaprio in Django.
Wow.
Okay. I thought
Assuming
Drag
that
was
there
going
was
to
a
back me up
topic.
on
There
that.
was no
I just
topic.
sounded super racist there. Okay.
There was no topic. I kept asking over and over and over
Thanks,
again.
Drag.
I can
Fuck
cut that
you,
video
man.
up and show people what I
Oh,
did.
what's that, Sam? You're trying to hope your black buddy bails you out of the racism?
Yeah,
That's not how
that
the
is
NCAR
exactly
flow.
why I have a black buddy. What do you?
This is why, like, I know you have the N Pass, but you need to get N Pass Premium so that you get, like, on demand, get out of racism free cards.
Premium.
Guys,
Yeah.
don't say this shit too loud because if Shani picks up on this, she's really gonna get scammed.
You know what the best
Oh my
thing
god!
is?
Please, I gotta set up the website.
No.
I gotta see
Let
if
me
the
tell
domain's
you,
available.
You don't need to set it up because it already exists. Super Best Friends, Castle Super Beast now, they have like an N Pass Plus premium service. Where one of the guys said like, "Oh no, I set up these like N passes that I was giving out. It's your fault that you didn't realize they expired in 1865."
Wait, is that website a thing? Because if it's not, I'm making an N Pass fucking website.
I know they like mentioned it a shitload on their podcast, and people in their subreddit made art and like printed out cards for like N Pass card holder. But
Okay, let's continue watching more
I'm
of
going
this.
to do it on GTV because you atheists to designers over here. I'll do it on my main account where I know people are going to look at it and see you guys are the monsters that you guys are. So let's try this again now, okay? Let's try this again. All right. You're telling me that they had a conversation. I can screen share from the time I walked in here that we had a conversation about something, and that's you being honest.
I'm not giving up this one.
Red thing.
Most of it was conversation, and then you started doing your goofy stuff, acting like a man child.
I'm putting you on my docket, dude. You're lying.
Okay, cool. Have fun with that. Good luck trying to figure out who I am.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to put you on my docket for my pre-trial.
Okay, you put me on your docket. I don't care, little man. I don't care.
If you care, then that's great. How you doing, Red Shot Sherwood? Why don't you on mute?
Oh, hey, what's up?
How's it going? I'm sorry if I have little patience for people who waste my time.
Hey, man, we all feel like that every once in a
Because
while.
if I had the control and the power on that channel, I'd have threw all of them out of there except for the ones who actually wanted to talk about something.
So what you do on your channel?
Tell me something. What is your honest assessment of what you just got finished watching? This should be good.
So you're asking for my opinion, right? So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, by the way, let me put it. Red Shot Sherwood. Okay, hold on. Red Shot Sherwood. So Red Shot, why don't you do me a favor and let me know what your honest assessment was with that room? Let's see if you can tell the truth.
the room where you tried to sneeze on someone, hoping to get corona.
That's all I did. Wow.
No, that's one of the things you did in there. Which I
but I went in there looking for a conversation
because the authorities do not take kindly to that.
And that's great. But can you tell me? Can you tell me the overall? Because you're focusing on one thing. All right, you're cherry picking. Can you give me the overall assessment of what that room was all about?
Overall, it was just people taking the people.
Do you go to college? Are you a college student?
Why do you want to know that? You want to visit my college?
No, I don't. Are you a college student? Are you going to high school? Or are you a student or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm attending college right now.
Do you have a degree?
I don't have a degree. No.
Okay, I went to college for a year, and I wanted to be a teacher. And I don't remember one time in college ever being told
That's a weird
that the way you
flex.
conduct a conversation. I didn't learn this in high school, grammar school.
What
I
was
didn't
his
even learn this
weird
as a kid.
flex?
I went to college for a year and I wanted to be a teacher.
He wanted to be a special education teacher, but then he realized that he was actually just at the special education class.
Yeah, he felt like I'm 2/3 of the way there.
I can relate to them.
I can speak to them on their level.
No. Y'all know the reason he tells people why he stopped going down that path.
Is it because Serb wouldn't help him get through the second year of college?
Oh god, that inside joke is fire.
Oh,
Just rub some fucking napalm on that wound.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yes. Whoa. Okay. So, there's 100 of y'all out there that don't.
Look, I just know that G-Man's very curious, okay, guys? And we all know that he has a problematic relationship with his phantom dad that was never around. And his mother was really just retarded.
Some would say a mouth breather.
That's how you get a G-Man.
The parallels are what's scary.
They might be parasites.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. All right, so
am I wrong for this?
You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. G-Man says that he found out that if one of the special needs kids, is a little, they get a little slappy with him, right? He can't deck them, right? So that's why he had to stop that course, because he could not deal with the fact that he has to restrain himself when other people are get a little slappy.
So basically, he wasn't able to teach.
That you're not allowed to just punch the spastic in the face.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that he's not allowed to teach special ed kids the same way his stepdad taught him.
Stop calling him Corky. Okay.
That the way you conduct a conversation is having 5 people talk at the same time, and then when you ask somebody a question, you mute them. So I'm going to ask you this question again. What is your assessment of that room? Without being a hypocrite, that would be great if you could.
A hypocrite? I mean, okay, all right, fair enough. I thought it was pretty funny, to be honest.
You thought it was fun, right? And it was fun at my expense, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, it was pretty funny. To be honest.
Okay, great. So why do you believe that you're not a scammer?
Scammer?
Why do you think you're not scamming people here on the net?
Let's think about scam. When I think of scam, situations where there's like a Nigerian prince offering you like 50 crates of diamonds.
You're doing the same thing.
So if I tell you, you give me $3,000, I'll ship you 50 crates of diamonds. That kind of situation.
Right.
How do I
like how he said 3,000.
Well, you're doing the same thing, though, sir. And let me explain to you how you're doing the same thing. Wait a minute. Let me explain to you how you're doing the same thing. You're offering people. Hold on a minute. You're telling people that God doesn't exist and you can't prove it. You're telling people that Christians are immoral. Hold on a minute. You're telling people that Christians are immoral.
He doesn't know this kid,
right? I can, but you can't, right? But what's really funny about this is that you people claim that you're better than everybody, and then none of you can actually prove that. You're offering people a lie. You're saying, "Hey guys, look at us atheists. We're good people." And then when we come into your rooms as quote unquote good people, we interact with you good people. What are your goals in life? To get people arrested, to pry into their personal lives, and to try to make people's lives as miserable as possible. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're saying you're a good person, and then you're saying those 3 things are good things that you're doing to people. You're hurting people, and you're claiming that's a characteristic of a good person. So I'm sorry, sir.
That
you're a
kid
scammer.
mocking with no
You're
noise is
lying to
amazing.
people. Atheism is the problem, and it has to go.
I like people who like our channel.
Well, that is what you believe.
On this conversation.
You just got finished supporting it.
Supporting it. I mean,
you just got finished supporting it.
This guy looks like
Well,
everyone
no,
that I ever
that's not how it
smoked weed with in
Oh,
college.
is that how it works? Okay, great. Are you a good person?
Just because I laughed at the geek room.
Are you a good person?
A good person? We got to establish what a good person is.
Are the people in the room that I was talking to good people, like Dragnauct, the Geek, Hannah Zubby?
I don't know them personally to make that assessment.
Okay, so you don't agree that they're good people?
I mean, if you want to go that far, I'm neutral in that position about them.
Okay, but you think you're a good person. Tell me something. Do good people lie, and do good people lie for other people?
I don't know. It depends on the situation of when you're lying. Like Anne Frank lying, you know, people that are hiding Anne Frank lying.
Anne Frank was a sinner.
That would be
and
bad.
what she did was a sin.
I mean,
however, the law decided that that particular point to give her a pardon for what she did, or to show her mercy for what she did. That doesn't mean what she did was good.
So being a Jew is a sin.
Yes,
I agree.
Oh my God, I was joking. But goddamn,
he wasn't.
He was not.
That's why I started saying roll that back. Anne Frank was a sinner, and the people hiding her were. Whoa! No.
So in G-Man's universe, she's in hell with Hitler.
Yeah.
Well, that depends. Was Hitler saved? Did he accept Jesus into his heart?
Well, he was a Catholic, so probably not.
Yeah.
I think what they did was a good thing, hiding them, keeping them away from the Nazis. But unfortunately, she ended up.
So again, do you consider yourself a good person? Yes or no? We're not talking about history. We're talking about Red Shot Sherwood. Are you a good person? Yes or no?
Am I a good person?
Yeah.
I mean, I do my best to be a good person, but you know.
I personally believe you're a scammer, and I believe that you guys say one thing with your mouth and you do another thing. Good people don't try to get innocent people thrown in jail. Good people don't try to lie about people and slander them and laugh at people being homeless.
And this guy
that's not what a good person
personally
does.
done all of that.
You are not a good person.
People
Are animals and monsters. And when I say animals, I don't mean physical animals in a scientific sense. I'm saying in the sense that you guys act like you don't have normal intelligence. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well,
I'm sorry.
You're telling me I'm trying to get people thrown in jail?
No, I believe that you, and it ain't just Dragnauct, it's you and all the other enablers that's here on YouTube that are trying to get innocent people thrown in jail for guess what? For your own personal entertainment. That's what you're doing. So here's my thing now. So here's my thing. Since that's what you atheists want, there is no need for me to have any interaction with atheists. Because if we met face to face, I can promise you this. Nobody in that room will be acting like that. I met Drag in person. Drag was an angel. So was Hannah and everybody else. Let me ask you this, Red Shot. Are you aware that Dragnauct met Redline too?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Are you aware that he met him in more than one occasion?
Probably, yeah.
Are you aware that he had a problem with Redline when they had their meetup?
Actually, I didn't at the time.
Dragnauct apparently didn't like me during the meetup, and he didn't like Redline, but didn't say anything until we got home. Why do you think he did that?
Well, usually when you're going somewhere to have fun and enjoy it, you usually don't want to bring a bunch of petty nonsense just to.
Here's the thing. I was outnumbered 1 to 7, I think 1 to 6 or 1 to 7. He wouldn't have no problem doing anything. You had Nate, the former cop lawyer there. You had Hannah Zubby. You had a whole bunch of them there. You know what I mean? You had JD Kane, Fiona. You had all of them there. My question for you is this: when he met me face to face and he had an opportunity to say all this slick stuff to my face, why didn't he do it? And then when he had a problem with Redline, why didn't he say nothing to Redline to his face? Take a guess. I mean, you're a college.
Anyone else have guesses besides Drag?
I mean, he got the timeline fucked up, but okay.
Probably if you're going, like the kid said, if you're going out to have fun, you don't want to bring in a bunch of shit to bring the mood down. It's not a case of, I am worried that other people will take this other person's side. It's a case of, I don't want to be the asshole that comes in here, shits on the party, and turns it from fun happy time to serious bullshit.
Look, all I'm saying is that Drag genuinely doesn't understand G-Man. And if he understood G-Man, he wouldn't act the way that he does.
Okay, $2 from Buck Melanoma. Found a safe in my alley. Anyone got a hammer?
Are these midnight jokes too much?
No. Thanks for unveiling it though.
Yeah.
The shroud has been lifted.
Jesus.
Like, no, I didn't.
Look, I mean, I can't accuse him of being albino. I mean, that's not.
No, that's
or 330 pounds or 5'7". Like, I can't do any of those things or legally blind.
Or wanted to be an autodidact or.
I mean, I believe that he would fall for a trap girl. So, like, I believe that G-Man would do that. So I guess there's that.
There's hope for him. No, like G-Man's timeline is all fucked up. Like, I know I didn't have an issue with Redline back then. It was actually the San Francisco trip where the issues which was like years later. So there's that. And then as someone put in the chat, yeah, I was raised with just a little bit of home training. So no, I wasn't just gonna just shit on him the entire time. But he must have forgot the thing that he loves to forget is when I first saw him and I shook his hand and brought him to his knees. So he keeps telling people I was on my best behavior, but he won't ever tell people about the very first time I was less than a foot away from him.
really weird.
We have an alternative theory from Angry Roach. Dragon gonna catch these hands.
Oh. I'm waiting.
I don't know if it's an alt account, but Red Shot Sherwood in the chat, y'all afraid of the G-Man? The way that you just fucked with him without making a sound, just bravo.
Yeah, it is great.
Much educated, certainly you can take a guess on that.
Take a guess. I'll have to ask him personally just to get what he.
Well, I'll tell you because Dragnauct is a diva and he ain't no real man. Because a real man, if you got a problem with another real man, that's what I'm saying. I'm from New Jersey. That's why I'm not worried about these guys and saying what they're talking about. Because they're, like I said, in person, I'm a totally different. I'm the same person that you see. I'm not gonna meet these people and be all fake and looking. You understand what I'm saying? So Dragnauct had an opportunity to say something to me in Redline. He didn't do it. Dragnauct's a punk. It's that simple. The man's a punk.
Oh.
He had an opportunity to say something, and he didn't do it. The man went to the military. He probably went to boot camp, and that's about it. Anybody can go to boot camp. Anybody. As a matter of fact, I'm in good shape where I can do boot camp.
Why is he crying about drag to this guy? Like, what does this have to do with anything?
Red Shot, you need to send him a receipt for therapy.
He really believed that drag was going to be the source of his affirmation to prove that he's really learning things and is beginning to understand them.
This is the kind of guy that has a few drinks in a bar and a stranger says like, hey, can I get my coat because you're sitting on the chair? And then just unloads everything. She left me and took the kids. It was awful. And the guy's just sitting there saying, I just wanted to get my fucking cigarettes. Fuck off, you crazy bastard. This is what he is doing right now. It's not a case of like, hey, I have a point to make. It's, I'm gonna bring up all this dumb shit because fucking Dragnauct, what a bitch. I could totally kick his ass. Oh, why won't he love me?
I'm not sure how I got a fucking GI Bill if I only went to boot camp, but maybe there's a clause in there.
A minimum of 3 years before you get like 100% benefits.
Yep. But you know, G-Man, if you want to believe that man, go for it. At whatever helps you sleep. Well, never mind. You're not sleeping at night.
Nothing.
He's practicing coughing though.
Thoughts.
Yeah. So again, so can you please explain to me how you're being sincere and genuine when you guys present atheism to everyone?
Apparently, he's about to go live.
And by the way, you probably think right now. Let me explain something to you, right? Right now, you probably think that this is all funny games and whatnot. I'm a member of the Great Debate community. I remember when you guys had integrity on here. I want to destroy what's left of y'all integrity. That is my goal. I want you to know up front what my goals are. I want people to see how fake you people are. I know a lot of people that are thinking about leaving.
That's really pathetic when you actually sit down and think about it. Like he's actually sat down and made that a life goal of his.
To be part of the Great Debate community?
I think a life goal for him is to not have his dick burn. Like, I think that's
I knew it was going to be
goal.
UTI fucking joke.
Small steps.
Look, I mean, like, also, like, learning how to drive and that kind of thing. He doesn't have, legal blindness or nothing. So, like...
Moving out of an attic.
I mean, he did move out of his mom's
I think
house.
he might be able to manage that last one.
Learning
Stop
how to
being
cook
like
spaghetti.
Anne Frank and living in an attic, bro.
Yeah, actually, who's the better cook from New Jersey? We should have an iron chef.
No, you can't call it iron. Like plastic or tin.
Saran wrap.
I want to know who's the better attic occupant. Him
Tard
or
on
the
tard
center he was talking
crime.
about earlier.
At least on
I want you to help me.
Prohibition
So
Diary,
by you
that's all.
lying and making stuff up, they're going to read right through it. Answer my question. How are you not a scammer?
How am I not a scammer? Because wait, you're claiming I'm a scammer. How are you?
I believe you and everyone like you are scammers.
Everyone like me. I've not done it in any way to scam someone. I'm not.
I believe that you're a scammer and that you're trying to scam people right now.
How am I trying to scam people right now?
You're trying to scam people right now by trying to come across as being a good person when you're not.
I'm not trying to come across as a good person.
Yes, you are. So give me your honest assessment of that room.
He's literally fucking with you the whole entire time.
And don't lie.
How was that a lie? Me thinking it was funny. How was that a lie?
Well, I mean, honestly, I thought it was funny too. There's a lot of stupid stuff in there said by atheists. But give me your assessment. Was that 5 adults or 6 adults having a conversation?
I don't think they brought you in to actually have a conversation. It was just.
Why did they bring me in there?
Obviously for the lulz.
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
For the lulz.
So again, you guys are scammers. You guys do not want to go in there and have no conversation. All right. Then I was told that if I left, then I told if I was left, I was rage quitting. It ain't hard to defeat one of you guys. You guys
It had
got
nothing
man.
to do with
Jesus
you
Christ.
just raging
You come
off
out of
the
that
bat.
cult. and come to Jesus. You
Derailing
really do.
the conversation.
You're on a
either.
scam, dude.
I love that
Atheism
he
is a
also
scam. The only reason they want you as an
admitted
atheist is because they want your
like a
vote. That's all they
bitch.
want. They want your vote. That's all they care about, man. They don't care about you at all. They want your super chat money and they want your vote. That's it.
Well, I don't send super chats to anyone, so I think I'm good.
I doubt that.
Well, get on it, goddamn
Red
it!
shot.
I mean, you can go check.
What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
We only
Let me
care
tell you
about
something. How you feel about
chat
Lucifer?
money, nothing else.
Yeah, how you feel about Lucifer in the Garden of Eden?
I don't know, man. I don't think about Lucifer.
What do you think about the devil in the Garden of Eden? Have you read the Bible?
You mean when he offered the apple, the knowledge?
It doesn't say apple. It says fruit.
Well, whatever. Well, everyone.
You have read the Bible, haven't you?
It's called a fruit.
It was a
Fruit,
fig.
The tree of knowledge. It was offered to Adam and Eve, and they took it and ate it from the fruit, and now we're all damned because of what they've done.
Okay, so what's your opinion of that?
I mean,
was the devil right or wrong for telling Adam and Eve that they ate from the tree, that they would gain the truth of the knowledge of good and evil?
Never
And
said
they
the
would be
devil,
like
it said
gods,
the
knowing good and
serpent.
evil. Were you telling the truth, yes or no?
telling the truth of knowing what. Well, I think it's from a writing perspective. I find issues with the character God punishing two people who have no idea what they're doing.
I'm sorry, Reg, not sure. But I want to put something here by I froze. He says I'm crying. He says I'm crying. Let me put my eyes as close to this camera as possible. I am tired. It is 11:22 p.m. right now. It's going to be 12. It's going to be 12
tired,
midnight
you
soon. I am
guys.
very tired. I've been very busy today. Right, I did a 3-hour show. I went to an after show on this thing.
$5
By the
for
way,
Hoosier
my
Buddy did
moderators
Gary
on
just
the,
wipe
live
away
chat,
tears.
Please remove the animals that they can't behave. Please spade and neuter them. Anyway, go ahead.
What was I saying?
Wait,
so I think
rewind
the
it. Did
that,
he just say please
God
spade
punches
and
people
neuter them? Spade.
Yes,
Yeah,
hit them
like
with
you
a
need to watch
shovel.
David Spade's new movie.
Well, I mean, my dog did get Nick suitored on Thursday. What? Billy, why are you so upset?
I'm not.
He's just tired.
You got Nick neutered.
No, Nick suitored.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, play. God.
Knowledge. It was offered to Adam and Eve, and they took it and ate it from the fruit, and now we're all damned because of what they've done.
Okay, so what's your opinion of that?
I mean,
was the devil right or wrong for telling Adam and Eve that they ate from the tree, that they would gain the truth of a knowledge of good and evil, and that they would be like gods knowing good and evil? Were you telling the truth, yes or no?
telling the truth of knowing what. Well, I think it's from a writing perspective. I find issues with the character God punishing.
Okay, apparently Bruce comes in here in a minute. I want
I'm
to
sorry,
get to
Rich,
the Bruce
not sure,
part
but I want to put
apparently.
something here by.
Guess what?
We're on lockdown, dude. We're all talking, no action. We already talked about this like 100. Every time you come in the room, you bring up the same stuff over and over and over again.
What?
That's Brucifer. That's not Bruce Shepard.
Okay.
I apologize. We already talked about it. I believe it was either on Shady Channel or on Mark My God or whatever. Well, we talked about it already. New topic, man. Seriously. We already talked about that. All right. I apologize if I don't have any patience for you bringing up the same. You know, you remind me of scholar fiction. You're like a one-hit pony. You keep bringing up the same stuff over and over and over again.
So you actually you're sorry you did that you falsely accused.
I apologize.
No, I didn't. No,
Bruce.
He didn't know how to put him away again.
You sound like scholar
Why he's
fiction.
big.
Every time I get in a room with Scholar, he wants to know about the babies, the poor babies. Ooh, the babies. You keep bringing up this dude. You have
Vaughn, out of anyone who's not supposed to laugh at "oh poor babies," is you.
Yeah, man. You're at the top of that list, bud.
Yeah, I can't. I have no kids. Actually, you have no kids either. But that's not because you didn't have kids.
Yeah, surprisingly, Billy's Puerto Rican, but hasn't fucking knocked someone up. This seems suspicious. Yeah.
And a former Catholic, too.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to fucking give them like a switchblade or something? What do Puerto Ricans usually give as birth gifts?
They give them to the priest.
I feel like I'm just breaking Billy right now.
anything else to talk about?
Behold an offering, Father.
What is it?
Would you say that in front of my
Billy?
face?
It sounds like the name of a
Yes, I
game.
would. Just tell me
No,
what
you wouldn't, because your face is mad, and you know that. You know that. You know I'd deck you.
I can be there tomorrow. You live.
Okay, come. Free
Where do
food,
you live?
room and board for a week.
Where do you live?
When? When are you going to be?
I gotta go. I'm coming tomorrow. Where you live?
You're coming to Pennsylvania.
Maybe mistaken shaken in Pennsylvania, man.
Tomorrow, I got family in Pennsylvania. I ain't worried about you. Like honestly, you guys swear I'm scared of you people. So why don't you give me your address? I'll be there tomorrow. I'll get Uber.
$500.
I used to make house calls.
Okay.
No,
What
you
time
didn't,
tomorrow
Vaughn.
Are you going to be here?
I need to know where you live at first in order to tell you that. Where you live.
Don't. Just meet him at Steak and Shake. Just meet him at Steak and Shake. That's all you gotta do.
I tell you what. I got.
Why does Vaughn keep on saying Steak and Shake?
Because he's a vampire.
That's where Andrea left him.
Okay, on that note,
I think you know why Vaughn wants to have a steak with someone.
Fair. I would like to pay
Good.
him
I mean, like,
$200
G-Man
for a
may
raw
be
steak.
from Jersey, but he's not too legally blind to see what's going on in this call.
I gotta be honest, the idea of Vaughn, like, watching him try to eat a steak.
Yeah, dude, that's up there. Like a medium rare steak, no utensils, $200, Vaughn. Just watch you gum at that motherfucker.
I would pay money to watch. I can't believe Vaughn is only 56. Dude looks at least 77. Yeah, he looks at least 77, right?
Oh,
he doesn't look a
like
day
fine
under
milk.
75.
He's led a hell of a life, gentlemen.
Yeah, he's been the Punisher, a vampire.
He ages like fucking Shanny's taint sweat.
Yeah, like, how the fuck does a vampire, like, in what universe does like a vampire age more rapidly? Like, what the fuck is this about, Vaughn?
Okay, so on those awesome notes, it's been over 2 hours, and we can pick this up at any time. Okay, so Pumpkin, you got anything to chill out?
Stop being cunts, wear masks in public, don't go out in public if you can avoid it. Coronavirus is serious, folks. Stop being douchebags.
Okay, Wilson.
Shout out to Kentucky CPS.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. Sam.
You know what? Shout out to Phantom Dad. You're in our hearts, even though you're not in our lives. And shout out to Midnight Sister. I would have sex with you just to piss him off.
Okay, $1.99.
Is that too much?
From Buck, $100 for him to eat an ear of corn. You're on.
Bobby Brown.
Considering I watched the Blues Brothers earlier tonight, and just that line of "You're gonna look real funny eating corn on the cob with no fucking teeth." Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Juliet, Jake.
Drag, you got anything to chill out?
Shit, yeah. Damn, like some of them comments. Fuck. Thank you for the titty pictures. Keep them coming. I like titty videos. By the way, folks, if you're going to go in to G-Man's shit, okay, let him know off the bat and let the audience know if he's going to start that bullshit where he's just hiding people the second you get a point in. Say no, not doing it, because he's getting to the point now where conversations happening again, and he's getting too happy with that. Do not give him that power. He will sit in that fucking hangout by himself and bitch and whine, but let him do that if he's just going to keep fucking hiding people, right? Y'all got the power. You got the ability, right? I'm not telling anybody what the fuck to do. I just want y'all to know that power's in your hands, not his.
You got the touch. You got the power.
The magic touch. The good touch.
Look, if you just believe it's sexy, you'll get it up.
That didn't work for Rev.
I mean, okay, like that was a
insurmountable
Diggler
odds.
joke, but okay.
Yeah, fair. Bran, can you chill us out?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, thank you for everyone joining us. Thank you all. We appreciate the support with Super Chat and Streamlabs. If you'd like to support us in any other ways, we do have Patreon link below. You could join the channel. Both come with some pretty cool perks. We also have an Amazon affiliate link. So if you're going to buy something on Amazon anyway, which, most of us fucking are, we'll get a little kickback of that. And yeah, all of our social media links are down below, as well as some of our merch over at Teespring. So once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you to the panel this evening. And yeah.
Black people do coke.
And wait. Oop. Wait. I gotta do one more.
What the fuck are you doing now, Bill?
Virus that is only cured by ingesting semen. Sounds like a dream come true.
Wrong one.
I think that Suitor's erectile dysfunction is mostly due to how his wife looks.